That's annoying. There we go. What's up? What's good, Ryan? What's good, man? I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today because I'm a little tired, but Frog is off today. So, he's my right-hand man, and he's my biggest donor. So, basically, whatever he says has to go because he's given me the most money. I basically don't have rights. I technically work for Frog, so I'm forced to stream today. Alright. I do have to pick a new solo raid today, because on the free-to-play plan, I can't keep cooking Diddy Stroke. Now, I know I haven't done Dawn of Apocalypse yet. I'm almost 100% sure events. So, my highest rate I've got is Heroic 3. I don't believe I've beaten... Yeah, I haven't beaten Dawn of Apocalypse normal mode, meaning I could get some gems if I play Doa. But I have beaten... what's it called? I have beaten Taste of Evil Heroic. Any idea when the absolute characters are coming? Not yet. We haven't heard anything. Alright. So, I think I'm actually going to go Taste of Evil, because I would get 2 keys if I did Dawn of Apocalypse, and I basically want to save some of the normal mode raids I have, so that I can get some keys later on. Because I already am fully stocked up on keys. It's just, there's nothing really particularly great to spend them on at the moment. Also, I'm trying to do my... I'm trying to do my missions right now, because I need 3 more prismatic shards real quick, and then I can ascend my EPI up. I don't know, I'm just in a weird state with the game. Like, I've said this a couple different times. It's just like, the view counts is down because there's nothing really going on. I don't really have anything to work towards. I don't know, I think I'm just a little burnt out on the game. I don't know, it's just a weird feeling. Is that just me? Am I the only one who's finding the game a little boring at the moment? Because I feel like that's the general consensus. It's just like there's nothing particularly going on in the game right now, so obviously it's like kind of boring. I think she has an ability I can level up, right? Or did I already do that? Oh, no, I haven't. Alright, we'll just level that up. We'll level that up real quick. I don't know. I don't think there was any indication that the absolute characters were coming soon. They were teased, but apart from that initial teaser, there wasn't anything. Okay. You know, for my own sake, I'm just gonna go open another chest. Just get it out of the way, just get the mission. There we go. Master Chief the Catwoman. Alright, there we go. Nice. So, what that's going to mean is I am going to be able to take my EPI up to 2 stars ascended now. Yes. We're working our way up in the world, boys. Finally, we're not broke anymore. I've gotten Superman and Wonder Woman in Worlds Collide. Are they good for beginners? I know Wonder Woman is pretty strong. I think at one point she was the strongest character in the game, but that was a while ago. I think she's still very good with the Amazons. Superman I think is decent, but I don't know if he's like amazing. Alright, there you go. We're gonna get our boy Robin up. Finally, his passive is up to 6 stars, meaning I can finally... Oh, look, 6 to 7, of course. I can finally get that sweet, sweet 1000% lethal damage. So, obviously, that's what we want there. I'm probably just going to play Taste of Evil, even though I haven't done normal in Dawn of Apocalypse. I just want to save that. You know, you get 2 keys from normal and 1 key from heroic, and I think I'd rather do the heroic. Heroic's more fun. Heroic gives you more resources, and it also gives you less keys, which is actually good for me in this case. Oh, that's not. That's my entire plan, bro. Huh. That's actually gonna be kind of annoying. Harmonious. No, Kara's got that. Yeah, Kara's got that. These two can't fight dot immunity. Scorpion's also got that. Alright. We're gonna try our newly decked out Batman Ninja Batman team. 1000% oh, wait. They have no health. Oh, this is gonna be over in 30 seconds anyway. It doesn't matter. I think they're gonna be cooked, chat. I think it's GG's. That's tomorrow, Friday. I probably won't stream tomorrow just because I did one long stream yesterday, and I'm streaming again today, so probably won't stream tomorrow. So we're gonna have some fun today. And where the hell is Frog? I streamed for him, and he doesn't even show up. Frog. But I can't say too much bad about Frog. He's the one signing my paycheck at this point. I'm a puppet. I'm a puppet, chat. You don't understand. I have no agency of my own. I just have to do whatever Frog tells me to do. Crit resistance. A little bit of annoying AI, but nothing too bad. Arcane, metahuman, and agility. Meaning I can either use might or tech. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just run Batwoman the Drown. Being able to use might and tech is pretty easy, because might's probably the class with the most good characters. You know, who's this Frog guy? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. He's kind of cringe. Asked me to stream and then wasn't even there day one. Could you imagine if someone was that unloyal? So, I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. He's someone I've known since. Oh, I forgot passive stats. Oh, I forgot passive stats. I'm like, why am I taking so much damage? I don't have passive stats. I have an artifact. I just forgot that I didn't equip my passive stats. It's fine. And they have no health anyway. Because this is like Heroic 1. I could have played normal mode Doa, but Heroic's just more fun to watch because I actually have to use different teams. I have to actually think and have strategy. The only thing I will say is I think the curve is a little sharp. Going from using one team to spam to immediately having 7 is a little bit of a sharp curve. Probably be better to go for like twice a day first and then like, you know, just slowly decrease it. And eventually get to 1. By the time you're in Heroic 3, it should definitely be one team, like 1 use per day. But the curve is a little sharp, I do understand that. You know, I might gamble today, chat. I might gamble. That was almost bad. There's 7 Heroics? Yeah. It goes from 1 team to 8, no warning you. So I don't know, like maybe like you can use characters like 3 times a day and then twice a day. Might be a little better. I keep getting scam called. I just want to listen to my music, little bro. Can I like block? Yeah. Plus normal, that's 8. Alright. Well, there's 7, like there's 8 stages total. There should be more because there's just running out of stuff to do. Make it so you can use a team only 7 times, and then 5 to 6 in 2. You're getting an idea that I just don't understand because my IQ is too low. I don't really have too many answers for crit immunity. Are you gonna gamble next month for Batman month? In what game? I mean, I don't know. Like, I like Batman. Have 1 less use of a character. I wonder if that would still be too easy though, because the game has gotten to the point where it's actually just way too easy. Because there's just nothing new going on it. Whether people like it or not, I want to huff copium. Guess what? There's a power creep because guess what? Back in the day, you needed a beta club. Oh, this game? Batman month? No. I don't need any Batman character, I don't think. Like, the only character I actually need to get, like, some shards of is Fury of the God Shazam. Like, all I care about is fully ascending Supergirl, maxing out, getting full Fury of the God Shazam up to 1-star ascended, and then that's it. Like, really, my roster was strong enough to cruise years ago. Now I'm literally just collecting everything. Look at her, dude, her recovery is actually absurd. It's so fast. It's ridiculous how fast, like, she recovers. Get curb stomped, little bro! Someone in chat give random number from 1 to 10. Oh boy, what is this gonna entail? Yo, somebody give Luca what he wants. He's technically all our bosses, bro. We can't do anything against him. He's too powerful. He must be stopped. I have an idea what he's gonna do. But I'm not gonna stop it. I'm gonna run Koa here. It's heroic 1. I don't really need to think too much. So, Chat, how do you feel about the game so far? Like, recently? I just don't think there's anything to do. Nothing's really interesting. The views are not, like, my views aren't awful. Like, I generally have pretty good, like, views for my channel size. They've obviously been lowered because we went from, like, you know, new character to, well, nothing's really happening. And while I think some of my content is, oh, I keep forgetting passive stats. 1 to 10. Someone give him a number. Yo. Black Adam AI is awful, by the way. It's abysmal. Huh? It's because I let go of the block by accident, I think. What's up, Edgelord? Yo, 4 months! Wow! It's been that long! Holy crap, we're getting old. Luca, the longest tenured tier 3 member. The biggest edgy simp. The biggest of the edgers. The GOAT. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yes, sir! And we get rid of Dwayne. That fight was not hard. His AI was just annoying. Why does Doa have so many resistances? It was the first solo raid, so it's just made to be an absolute mess. Yo, 4 months is crazy. I really initiated memberships that long ago, man. And I still activated memberships pretty late on. And I probably should get to the point where I swap out passive stats. In Heroic 1, it doesn't matter. I do have a Doa. Oh, I have 2 Doa artifacts. I also have Pandora's Box or whatever it's called. Oh, yeah, I have 3. Yeah, why not? I'm not, like, I was like, maybe I should save for Twin Blade, but I'm like, I'm not gonna get Twin Blade for, like, a long time. No one picked an actual number. Like, chat, no, seriously, do give Luke an actual number. There's a reason for this. Or you could just forego the number and spin a wheel. Alright, you got 7. You got 7, dog. This stream is for Frog. If anyone disrespects Frog, I give Frog full permission to send them to the Shadow Realm. I work for Frog, technically. He's signing my paycheck, chat. We can't do anything. There's authority and then there's power. I technically have the authority because it's my channel, but Luca has the power because he's the one giving me money. So I can't do anything. Somehow we falling out. Alright, we're gonna cook Shazam here. Not now, I won't back down. Going once, going twice. Don't worry. He's just getting ready. Sent 5. He sent 5 memberships. Well, what's the point of 7 then? Look at with the 5 gifted memberships. The person who has gifted far and away the most money to me. Sold. Lucas had like what 100-something gifted memberships at this point. I swear, it's random completely. I got a notification. I could be a lucky recipient of my own membership, chat. Oh, 1 membership. Let's go. Another one. It's completely random too. Anyone who sub gets one. Like can get one, even if they're not on the stream. What? Okay, I thought that was unhittable for a second, so it like threw me off. Huh? Huh? I beg your pardon? Another one. Superman generates less power at 3 stars. Yeah, he does. But also, I am playing a little recklessly here because I wasn't thinking properly. I'm also distracted. Yo, that hazard's actually quite annoying. I gotta proc the unhittable. I also didn't, like, put on passive stats. That's fine. I mean, if I don't one-shot here, it's whatever. But, it'd be pretty bad. It's fine. We'll be fine. I wasn't playing my best, and I'm also playing on passive stats. Because I was lazy. I was like, oh, it's not gonna matter. It don't matter. We'll be fine. We will be fine. If I actually just lock in. It's not that Superman, I think, does generate less power. But it's also because I don't have a classic Flash on the team, because I have him elsewhere. Oh. Don't hit me with a lightning strike. Doesn't he have something with, like, combo? Oh, AJ got one! Holy crap, he actually got one! That's someone I actually know! Luca's giving me all the money. Yo, AJ got one! Yes! AJ, get your ass over here! Get your ass over here! Then why didn't I get one? Because it's completely random from 3,000. Like, anyone who's subbed can get one. I'm pretty sure people who are subscribed and haven't watched a video in, like, months can get one. You can't directly gift a membership. It's not even an option. You can't even say gift this person membership. The way that YouTube has it set up, like, if someone gives a membership, anyone who's subbed to the channel can receive it. That's just how it's set up. Yeah, Luca is, like, paying for everything. Luca the GOAT. Luca the GOAT. Frog the GOAT. I should probably actually equip passive stats this time. I don't think my League of Anarchy team is strong enough without some passive stats. Not yet, at least. I have a 2-star Ascendant. YouTube money hungry. Oh, yeah, don't even get me started on that. If we're talking about money hungry, my revenue is, like, I think I only get, like, 55% of my revenue. For every, like, $7 I make YouTube, well, actually, no, we'll do simple numbers. For every $10 I make YouTube, I only get $5.5, because they take a big cut. What you get in estimated earnings is what you actually, like, that's how much you earn. But how much you generate revenue-wise, you only get, like, half of it. Memberships, it's like, they give you 70% of the revenue. 70%. But, like, YouTube takes a 30% cut, and then Google takes a 30% cut. So a lot of people will go into things to bypass it. Robbing Edgy? Yeah, no, for real. When is the sale? I think it's later today. If it is later today, I might gamble. 3-star Scorpion with full gears, 5-star Raiden with full gears. Who should I build? I have FK, Catchy Hook, Lasso's main artifacts. John Constantine is easy. Solar Raid, easier than Darkseid. Yeah, Constantine's is easier. But the reason I'm doing it is because I'm on Heroic here. And I'm not on... I'm on normal mode in Doa. Which means I would get gems, but the problem is... I would also get 2 keys, and I'm like, oh, I want to save some normal modes, because I haven't done every normal mode yet. I want to save a couple normal modes, because, why do I want to save, oh, because, like, you get 2 keys for normal mode, and 1 for heroic, and there's just nothing that's really worth spending on right now, so I'm basically just, like, holding off that raid, for when it's better used. I mean, you probably, like, the Mortal Kombat team is interesting, it's weird, because technically... both Scorpion and Raiden are damage dealers. Will we get Lasso next month? No guarantees. I mean, it is due. It's been a couple months since it was last around, so it's either next month or the month after that. No clue if they're going to gatekeep it or not. I don't think they will gatekeep it just because it's the new raid and you want to show off the new thing. But no guarantees. It's likely. No guaranteed. I'm picking the highest health boss I can fight here, because I think it's the most entertaining thing. Oh, wow, Z! Yo, Z locked in, bro! Thank you, Z! Some free specials! Nice, yo. Well, I tried to block and back off at the same time. Oh, free special 3! Appreciate it, Z. Actually locking in. That should be enough. Percentage health damage buff out of the way. Get a couple of buffs going. I'm currently saving for Lasso. Yeah, that's why I don't want to really spend my keys either. It's just like... I know that eventually I want to get Twin Blade for arena purposes and like invasion, and I know eventually I want to get Knife, but I already have Beta Club, and Knife and Beta Club more or less do the same thing. So if you want to be smart about how you spend things, it's Knife or Beta Club, not both. It's one or the other, and then you spend your keys to get Lasso. And outside of that, you can like I don't know, you can get stuff like a Sharp Tongue, an Amulet of Anubis. What's the other one? A Catchy Hook. I mean, between Catchy Hook, Amulet of Anubis, Sharp Tongue, and Lasso, and like one really strong artifact like a Knife and a Beta Club, you'll beat the game pretty easily. Raiden better than Koa, especially for damage cap bosses. I always use Raiden Scorpion, though. And then King Raven. Just because I like to split my teams and my assets. Because you're going to build King eventually anyway. Or you're going to build King early on. Pirate Batman can deal percentage health, but what's the problem? He's not supposed to, basically. And it's just not important enough for them to fix. So Predator Batman does 10% health reduction in like arena and campaign, but he doesn't do it against bosses because if he did, it'd be too overpowered. So he doesn't. But when training mode was initially released, they made it so he wasn't a boss. Like the bosses weren't bosses, so passive stats didn't work, and various different things didn't work. Does the 10% stack with Amulet? What, King? Oh, Batman? Oh, I have no clue. I've never tested it. It's so irrelevant. It's so irrelevant. He's so irrelevant. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Tell me if I got anything good. Ew. You know percentage health damage works. Yeah, I mean, none of it works, but I've never tested Predator Batman because he's so irrelevant. I don't even know what it's considered. This even good? It worked before? Yeah, I know. I know about the percentage health damage thing. I made a video on it! I'm the one that discovered it, I think. Well, I don't know if I discovered it. I'm the one that made it, like, public. So, I think I was, like, the first one to do a video on it. I did it on stream, too. Obviously, I know that. But I've never tested... the other one. Predator Batman, just because, like, there's no reason to. He's so useless. Harley, can you make me a snow clone? What is it? Did Snartan tell you to ask me that? Yo, what's good, man? Not a demon. You're now a channel member. Thank Luca. Bro, Hoff did and immediately started hitting me with the reaction. Yo, members, bro. We all work for Luca, chat. He is the overlord. Pretty solid roster. I could have definitely progressed way faster, but, well, having a laptop that could barely run the game, and being a university student, it's a little hard to actually do all that. Luca is the GOAT. Luca is the GOAT. Oh, ping AJ. I actually remember now. AJ said he wanted to be a channel member, but YouTube wouldn't take his money. YouTube is scamming Edgy. No. Ooh. A Supergirl team. Him. I think my voice cracked there. The reason I have so many emotes is because Luca gifted 100 memberships one time. And you need memberships to unlock emote slots. But it's been a while since then, so we got a long cap to get all the way back up there. Maybe I should just start saying $5 a month. Alright, so back to what I was talking about. So, Luca, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and I said, yeah, Luca said that I'm out of her league, and he's like, Luca bugging. And I'm like, well, no, he's gassing me up, obviously. And I think he's talking more philosophically, but I just found it funny. Because I don't know how to feel. Because I'm pretty sure everyone I've talked to has told me, yeah, she's real pretty, man. And I'm like, fuck. No, wait, am I justified or am I cooked? Wait. I'm like, no, yeah, faith in me. He's just like, I think he just meant to say that she's good looking. Just like found it funny. Just like, Lord Edgy, what's good, man? Hope I got some good rewards from Invasion. Some usable artifact will be first Invasion rewards. I mean, I've seen people get pretty lucky. I mean, I've seen people drop Gemstone. I've seen people drop Beta Club. You can definitely get good stuff from Invasions, but just because of the nature of the game, a lot of the stuff is not great, because a lot of the things in the game just aren't great. DC Universe, yeah, no, it never got fixed. Thank you, Harley. See, the bigger problem is that it's actually not, it also happens in Invasions. Now, I'm still trying to figure out what the bug is. As, like, I know what it is. I mean, like, what's causing it and exactly the schematics of all of it. I know about it, obviously. But I'm trying to figure out what is causing it. Because I did some testing. If you fight her and you KO her really quickly, then there's no issue. If you are fighting her against her and you get KO'd, then what's going to happen is you're probably going to bug out. If you try to knock out enemies with her, something about her bash stacks is making it so that it bugs out the game. It's her bash stacks. Because I've KO'd people on tag-in attacks, and I have not used any basics and only done specials, and that didn't cause any issues. So it's something to do with the bash, I think. Chances of getting a good artifact depends on your league ranks. It increases depending on league rank. But you can get a good one, I think, even in some lower tiers. I don't know how low. I've never looked at the numbers. Our league is Master 3 and Unstoppable. And you can definitely get some good stuff from that. Like, let's be honest, if Invasions didn't give decent rewards, no one would be talking about it. Mechanical, did you change your name? That's Clanker. On YouTube. That's just his YouTube handle. Actually, I want to super move you, just get rid of you. Luke has been gifted memberships, bro. Yo, gift him one. Imagine dropping it. You can't. You actually can't drop any S tier artifact. I think it's something that a lot of people don't know. But right hand Lim is left hand man confirmed perchance. Yeah. You can't drop what's it called? You can't drop any S tier artifacts. You can't drop a war suit. You can't drop a Farron knife. You can't drop a Moonblade. You can't drop an icon suit. It's actually not every artifact in the game. You can't drop S tiers from Invasions. Lim is head mod. Lim really came back, typed in one thing. It took him 3 seconds to immediately send something freaky in chat, bro. 3 seconds. It's like the second message was immediately something freaky. Only Lim. What is Beta Club? It's a club that makes you a beta. It's that dot dealing artifact that a lot of people like talk about. You jump once with it and you do a bunch of dot damage. For the longest time, it was the best artifact in the game. It's been power crept, though. It's still one of, though. It's still one of, for sure. But, yeah, basically, you jump once. It is a A-tier artifact. Gemstone and Beta Club are both A-tier passive stat artifacts, and I mean A-tier, S-tier, and B-tier in terms of passive stats. So, it really just means that they give you less passive stats, but they also take less resources to upgrade. But because they're A-tier in terms of how many passive stats they give, they can actually be dropped from invasions. Even though they are, like, probably before the introduction of Fahrenheit, Beta Club and Gemstone were the best artifacts in the game, but they were A-tier artifacts in terms of how many passive stats you got. So even though they were technically the best artifacts in the game, you could drop them because of their, like, tier, of how many materials it took to upgrade them. We ignore Fahrenheit, it's A-tier in game, so it can drop. No, Fahrenheit is the GOAT, bro. I will never ignore Fahrenheit. My GOAT artifact. Look, they say I'm a Fahrenheit glazer, but I'd rather be a Fahrenheit glazer than a puppet glazer. Am I right, boys? I hate puppet. Puppet is the participation award of artifacts, dude. I want to progress in the game, but I have no skill. Let me use Puppet. Let me feel good about myself. It's needed in invasions, but, like, genuinely, if you think you have skill and all you do is spam Puppet, you don't. Like, that's just how things are, bud. Have you tried getting good? Lock in, little bro. You have yet to show skill. I'm not even wrong. There's no skill in Puppet. At all. Alright, there you go. There's a power steal. Puppet gameplay is more boring than watching paint dry. Yeah, tell me about it. I'd rather get kicked in the balls a million times than play Puppet. I'd rather be infertile. I'd rather watch the girl I like get, like... Can I say that? Okay, will YouTube allow me to say that? You know what I mean. I'd rather watch that happen. While suffering cock and ball torture than play Puppet. Because at least I'd feel something that way. Yeah, I'd rather just not put up with the shield, dude. It's arena on my free-to-play account. I don't think it matters too much. Look, am I right? Cock and ball torture, way more fun than playing Puppet. I tried to block and then go into a hit, but I think I misclicked. I think I was, like, covering over the super move button, which messed up my inputs. Dog? Nah. I stand by it. You know I'm right. Valid? If you mean dog to the first one? Really just, it's me making an exaggerated point, really, just to tell you, it's so boring, man. So I saw Death Void's, like, I saw the notification for Death Void's new video, and I was just confused by the title, because it was like, I got the closest one-shot possible with Lex, and I'm just like, what does he mean like that? Does he just mean that, like, the opponent was on 1 HP or something? Because the way it's worded, imagine your girl here, she's not my girl, she's just a friend of mine. I hate Grodd. When I say girl, I mean just, like, the person I've talked about. Sus? This is what 3K subs and stream in Injustice 2 Mobile does to a man. No one man should play this much Injustice 2 Mobile. Look, I don't know how to feel. You justifying my taste in women is just weird. It's not weird. It's like, it's weird because it's like, on one hand, I'm like, oh, I'm a dude who has, like, hormones and finds people attractive. And I find it's weird because I'm like, oh, I find people like, I find people who are conventionally attractive. But I don't know. You need INJ2Mobile brain rot? Well, that's Puppet for you, basically. I'm not gonna lie. Look, you can't be texting me in the middle of a fight, bro. I gotta lock in. I can't get cooked. Ah, it's Kara. When am I getting my ass beat? Hey? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I'm trying to enter my passcode for my phone while fighting Harley, who's spamming cupcakes at me. What is this? No. There should definitely be a punish system for just, like, spamming back-offs and spamming hazard specials. I just wish the AI didn't spam so many hazard specials, because that's all they do. Just okay, that was funny, dog. Yeah, Luca with the gifted membership. I was like, oh yeah, I remember. I think AJ told me he wanted to be a member, but YouTube wouldn't take his money. So don't worry, we got Frog to cover it. YouTube's taking all the Frog's money, and so am I. Not out of context, bro. You just sent that clip, no context. I'm not gonna lie, it's just funny, bro. Send it in content, bro. Send it in content. He's just gonna spam special 1. Oh, he hit me once and he go into a special. He's gonna proc unhittable every time. And because I'm fighting an opponent who's like 15 times my threat, I'm just not gonna be able to survive it. Nice. Okay, one of them down. Proc unhittable? And we can win? Okay, nice. We got it. We got it. Hail to the king! I'm not gonna lie, that comment lives rent-free in my head, Frog. She's pretty. You have good taste in women, Edgy, and I'm just like... Huh? We gotta wait 30 more minutes. I was like, I wonder how soon until the sale comes around. Because I might try to try my chances. Alright. Oh, I did a video. I completely forgot. I actually dropped a video. Holy crap. I'm an idiot. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to set the video to go off. Alright. Because I dropped the video, because I'm like, oh, I'll drop it ahead of, like, the sale coming out. There's no stagger for freeze stun for DC Universe Supergirl. I don't use freeze with her, that's how. Like, you just know that it exists. Why do sales last such a short time? Money, bro. If sales last forever, there's no incentive for you to rush to spend money. You just farm stuff. That's how it works. Welcome to capitalism. See, what you do is you drop the Supergirl chest, new character. Then you drop the duo chest. Now everybody's broken. They gotta spend money. Guess what? Oh, wow. Now we're dropping other good characters, too. Oh, look, here's Scorpion. You should get him. Oh, wow, look, another sale. You better, you better be on your feet. Yeah, I know. I literally recorded the video before I streamed, too. I set it off. Like, I was like, oh, I'll make it drop at 11, so an hour before the sale, and then I'll go start and stream. And I completely forgot about it. My goofy ass forgot about it, bro. I got some gear drops for some other characters. I don't remember who. Because I've been collecting some rewards from League raids, and I got some drops for some characters. They're not important characters. They're like random other useless characters. Like Captain Cold. I just forget who. I need the threat boost, bro. The threat boost, high numbers is good. High numbers good. Yeah. Bane mask. Harley's gears. Nobody needs them. Nobody needs them. Hush. I think I got his gears from Invasions. Or Arena Invasions, I mean. I am a man. Probably is good. I'm probably missing one or two pieces here and there, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's fine. Shatter. I need more gear mats, chat. I need more gear mats. Don't we all need more gear mats? I believe the next character I'm going to 7-star is Classic Wonder Woman, because her passive goes up to 7. Pretty solid roster, chat. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see. Agility. Yep. I got Robin up to 6 stars today. He doesn't need to go any higher. Where's Fate? I want to get Fate up to 4 stars because I need to get his passive up to 4 stars for the 2 power reduction. I was like, who have I been using my metahuman shards on? I'm like, EPI. Okay, that makes sense. Excuse me, chat. I'm going to do Girl of Steel next. So, because her passive goes up to 7. A lot of this just comes down to whose passive goes up to 7, really. You know, I'm so flabbergasted, I don't even know what to say. Is Entangling Poisoning Ivy good? Yes. Yes. I did 7 and you got it? Yeah, he did. I was confused at first because you did 5, and I'm like, huh? But I'm guessing it has to be like 1, 5, or whatever. Pretty solid roster. I think in terms of tech characters, the only character I'm really going to work on is Batman Ninja Batman. Outside of that, you can maybe do Justice League Cyborg for fun, but none of the other ones are all that important. Or they're legendaries. In terms of mic characters, I want to eventually get Multiverse Armored Supergirl up, but I need Classic Wonder Woman 7 stars for the passive and Girl of Steel 7 stars for the passive. Metahuman, I'm going to fully ascend EPI. That's just the only move to make. And Arcane is weird because none of the Arcane characters are particularly amazing or super rare. Like, Raiden is probably the best, but also he's pretty common as a drop in solo raids, and his class passive doesn't benefit him too much. Gonna get Dr. Fate up to 4 stars, and then maybe Shazam to get his passive maxed out, because he's rare. Agility is weird, because what the hell do I even do for agility at this point? Such a useless class, man. Maybe Heartbreaker Harley. Get her passive up. Give EPI the stun boost. That's about bars, man. I did 7 and you got it because your name has 7 in it, Lameau. EPI is so high investment. Yes, you need to ascend her a lot, but also she is the highest damage dealing character in the game, and it's not close. Like, genuinely, she wipes the floor with basically everyone. In terms of damage dealing, it's just not close. She's just so much higher than everyone else. She's a walking Farron knife, dude. And she's a Farron knife that you can now put dark metal cards on. And guess what? Now you got a Farron knife that's twice as strong as the artifact, and auto crits, and extra crit damage. It's absurd. She's so overpowered. They'll never make another character that busted. She's so busted that they had to, like, make a whole artifact to bring other characters up to her level. Just like when Raven came out. They had to make Gemstone, and now the Gemstone just makes anyone Raven. It's ridiculous. Alright. I think we're going to cook Diddy Stroke today, boys. I could have yesterday, but I messed up, and I played, like, I played abysmally because I was messing around. It's just like, I don't care about this season, man. Nothing's particularly good. All
Ready
right.
to get smacked
Where should I run
down.
here? Ignore this team. Actually, don't ignore this team. I was thinking about running Lex, but then I remembered, yeah, Special 2 disabled. I was doing a little video yesterday, chat. I was, like, recording stuff. Chat, who do you want to see? As long as it's, like, reasonable, as long as, like, it's actually accomplishable. If you want me to use, like, all silvers, no artifacts, that's not gonna work. But, who do you want to see, chat? Any point in getting Classic Flash above 4 stars? Not really. I mean, unless you want to use him as a damage dealer or fully ascend him so he can be a menace in, like, invasion defensive teams. At 7 stars, he gets 3 fast attack hits, but the problem is the only characters that can actually take advantage of that are the classic team. Because the +2 fast attack hits means that if you put him on a team at 4 stars, everyone's got 4 fast attack hits. There's only a couple characters that can exceed the fast attack hit cap. So, For the most part, no, not really. Lower game sound, yes, okay. Ormond the Huz. We have not run Ormond the Huz in a while. An absolute classic. We got Ormond the Huz. Ormond the Huz is Steve-O's team name. Let's run Aura Metal cards because, as we all know, Orm never crits. Luca, stop coping. This man doesn't crit. Actually, we'll run Orm too because Luca's here. We'll run the Aura Killer, which gets mogged by... You know, God Killer is so trash, chat. It's not even funny how trash it is. It's genuinely abysmal. It's so garbage. It gets cooked by a random-ass catchy hook, bro. Alright. There we go. Wait. No, special 2 disabled. I can't power generate. No! Actually. We'll run Crown. I was thinking Dark Metal cards because he doesn't crit. But special 2 disable means I can't use Orm special 2 to power generate quicker. No. No. Alright. Come on, Orm. Come on, fast attack hit. Alright, we're using Crown for the power refund, chat. Because we need to power generate. Normally you would proc a special 2 with Orm, and you would get some extra power generation because you would destroy Electrify to power generate. Special 3 to blow it up and do a bunch of damage. Special 2 to basically just start doing chip damage. He hit a lethal. The idiot lethaled. But he didn't crit. To be fair, I haven't stacked everything yet, so that was pretty low damage. Luca, is Orm the GOAT? Is Orm the GOAT? He didn't crit or lethal that time. Holy crap. Alright. I just didn't want Orm to tank it. I think he would have survived regardless, but I just didn't want to risk it. There's no reason to. There you go. Get a little power going. We also got the lasso going. Bro, Edgy, you have to say this. Frog made my whole week. Yeah, Frog's the GOAT, bro. Frog's the GOAT. I work for Frog, basically. We love Frog. Big chunk of damage here. Big chunk of damage. There we go. 500 mil! Fury of the God Shazam who? Orm the GOAT! Orm the GOAT! Tagging the wrong character. It's fine. I know we're gonna win anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. There we go. Now all we have to do is get that last special going. We got 1,000% damage boost. We got incoming damage. We got Orm the GOAT. And watch him not crit. Oh, he crit. Orm and the Huz. The GOAT. The GOAT. Orm. Ormius. I ran out of time against this cyborg with a A7 Batman Ninja Batman, a level 8 beta. Any advice? What's your team setup? Alright. Diddy stroke. Diddy stroke, bro. Look, there's only one thing to do here. Kara can run no artifact if the boss is convenient. But, in the situation you're fighting a boss who isn't convenient, what you can do is... Yo, let me find the best character in the game. Firestorm. It's because he's the best character. Can my comments get flagged? Do you censor? I don't censor anything personally. Like, sometimes you might get a comment for review if you say something actually, like, weird. But a lot of it is just YouTube being YouTube. It's, like, weird. Batman Ninja, Grodd, and Robin. Probably swap out Grodd. You're better off running, like, a Vixen for extra damage increase, or... I mean, Vixen's the character I would run. Grodd's not really going to help you too much, because you don't really need power generation with that team, in my humble onion. There's Aura Metal cards. There it is. I still have a level 9 Dark Metal cards. I'm broke. Alright, we got this. I mean, YouTube will just randomly censor stuff. I've heard people have problems with it just randomly being censored, even though they didn't say anything. But yeah, I'd probably swap out Grodd with Vixen, because you get a little bit of an extra damage increase with, like, per negative effects, which Batman Ninja Batman's going to have a couple with his Bat Hazard, and then Vixen's going to have a couple. And then, what's the other thing I'm blanking on? And Beta Club's going to count as 2. If I don't get Classic Flash today, I'll go with the toaster, go with my toaster to the tub. Alright, let's go. I gotta be a little careful here, because the last thing we want is for him to hit me with that super move. Because it's Armor Pierce, I will just straight die. So, goodbye. Thank you for your sacrifice, good sir. This song might have the greatest intro of all time, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Aura Metal cards. Get that unhittable going. She's 5 stars ascended. Yeah, she can do this without an artifact against a boss who doesn't have crit resistance. Against crit resistance, it's going to be a little bit more annoying, but that's why I think her most reliable artifact is Dark Metal cards. Edgy now, I'm obligated to stay in every stream because Frog said so. I'm obligated to do whatever Frog tells me to. I wasn't going to stream today, but I'm like, Frog, are you off? Because if you're off, I'm streaming. I don't care. Even if I'm tired. If Frog wasn't off, I would not be streaming today. I'd just go fight a different boss. I go play Doa and save this for a different stream. Look at that. Aura Metal cards, bro. Aura Metal cards. They just give you so much aura. It's crazy. Maps, yeah. Nah, I don't know. I mean, I've heard of some of the yeah stuff. But, nah, bro. The delay riff? Nah, the delay riff is crazy. Let's go! Your tears don't fall. Boom. Kara just cooks Diddy. All she does is cook people on the list. All she does is cook people on the files. That's all she does. Where the absolute characters are. Speaking of House, look, it's a banger. House. Greatest intro of all time, maybe. I don't know, Waking the Demon, though, has that guitar riff. But the delay riff. Likely raids, Dark Knight, Ancient Judgment, Legends Reborn 2 seasons ago. Most likely Rise of Krypton, Kingdom of Madness on Ice. Yeah. I feel like it would probably be a mix of some of those. I feel like they'll probably give us Legends Reborn again. They might gatekeep it, but at the same time, I feel like if it's the new raid, you kind of want to showcase the new thing. We probably won't get all 3 of them, but Dark Knights... It was a long time since we've seen Dark Knights before the last time we saw it. I don't think we saw it, like, first season we saw it. We didn't see it again after that. So, we'll see. Alright, let's see. We're gonna drop some Diddy Stroke. I was like pausing there. I'm like, wait, do I have keys in my inventory already? Did I just waste that? Then I remembered, oh yeah, I don't have any keys on my free-to-play account. On my main. This is my main. What do we get in chat? What do we get? Anything good? Male, hero, villain, anti-hero. Y'all know the drill. Cluckmo. Yo, did I get another legendary drop? Let's go. That might be back-to-back. Streamer lock, yeah. You know, weirdly, I haven't dropped not Darkseid. I haven't dropped Deathstroke that often. Like, I don't think I dropped him once a single time when I was climbing from normal all the way to Heroic 7. But I dropped him twice. The worst part is it's still not enough to ascend him, and nobody wants his shards, bro. Nobody wants Diddy Stroke shards. I'm looking at my orbs, seeing if I can do anything with them. Alright. Now, the real test of streamer luck. The real test of streamer luck is whether or not I can get an icon suit. Oh, actually, if I get shards here, then I can, what's it called? If I get shards here, I can actually ascend him if I wanted to. Alright, chat. Icon suit? Icon suit? Alright, come on. Can we get the back-to-back streamer luck? Can we get the back-to-back streamer luck? Icon suit's the last one I need here. It's the only artifact I don't have from the set. It's also, I think, the only good one from this set. I'm looking at chat. Reading chat. Looking for the reactions. Back to back. Second firing squad. No way. Nah, actually crazy. Nah. Nah. You know what that means? It means when the chest drops, I'm getting nothing. Hey, back to back. Back to back, baby. All I do is win. Viva la raza. As I say, though, pulling everything except the girl. They crash around me. I can't tell you how much of what's good about it. It's a good survivability artifact. It's also the S tier artifact. That's not God Killer. So it's the other high level one. It's the only one I didn't have from the set. So now I've completed the set, and it's good for survivability because it lets you heal from dot. So it's a counter to the League of Anarchy team. But also you take a bunch of dot damage and invasions, and it's also it also gives you some immortality. I'm gonna be just shy, aren't I? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. No, I'm just shy. I'm just shy of it. No. Let's see. See, alright, so, what do I do? I listen to you in the car, that's the craziest thing. I've been told someone has watched me on their mini fridge screen or whatever. Okay, so, the only thing that I don't have, is the protecting necklace from any of these vaults. So, do I go get the protecting necklace, or do I just, go and save up keys? Because the necklace isn't good, it's just I want it for completion reasons. I think we just go and save, right? That's probably the play. Cooking with Kara, bro. Cooking with Kara. Absolutely amazing. Chat, who should we use next? Or actually... My bald billionaire, bro. My bald billionaire. Any suggestions? Silver Gorilla Grodd? Yeah, that's not happening. I don't think that one's possible. No, Classic Wonder Woman's not going to do anything for me in this case. An additive character would be nice, would be ideal, but I don't know if... Don't know if we have another additive character here. We could just go with what I was planning and just use Frost. We're going to use Frost. There we go. Alright, chat. Let me show you something. Let me show you how someone actually plays all A7 all affiliation characters. Trust me, I mean, I'll get to it if the orbs allow it. I get a class disadvantage against Cheetah, though. Silver Gorilla Grodd, please. He's not gonna do anything. He can't do anything. Alright. Passive stats only, no artifact. I'm gonna show you how easy this game is and how OP Lex is. Y'all sleeping on Lex, but that's also because nobody knows how to play Lex. Apart from, like, Devo. Like, everything I have learned, I probably learned it from Devo, I'm gonna be honest. Devo's the GOAT. Devo is a sensei. Monkey strong. Apes together strong! Imagine having a 4-star Lex. Sigval still can't play Lex properly. He only just got Gemstone, too. Isn't it crazy? There we go. I just need to show you how absurd Lex Luthor is, brother. This is... Yeah, I saw that. I saw the notification for that video. I was just confused by the title. Because, what does he mean by closest to 2 billion possible? Is it like, did he leave the opponent on 1 HP? It's just a weird title, is what I'm saying. It confused me, is what I'm saying. Alright. We gotta stack all of that lethal. He tried Cyborg with Gemstone. Which Cyborg exactly? It was a close fight. Just one shot with like 1 second left. Oh. Alright. I thought it was like he left it on 1 HP. I was just confused. Because I was just like, I mean, I feel like we could have just gone with like Clutch or something. Yeah, he's absurd, chat. The bald billionaire has absolutely zero chill. Just super move me. I'm not really worried about it. You know what? Chat, do I even blow up the special 3? Chat, what do we think? Do we even blow up the special 3? Is it even worth it, chat? Also, the Raptor's ridiculous, because he can, like... The Raptor quite literally can combo interrupt anyone, including Classic Flash, Justice League Cyborg. What was his team setup? Blow it up? Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? What's the point? What's the point if we don't see the big numbers? Oh, I'm gonna need to blow it up. Bonk! Bonk! Kamikaze! You can use you can use Justice League Cyborg Gemstone. I've done it before. I really like Darkseid. Is he worth it to get, and how do I get him? Is he from the basic hero chest, or wait? The basic hero chest drop rates are so astronomically low, never try to get a legendary from a hero chest. If it happens, then you just got really lucky. It's not how you get him. He's not particularly great. He's more of an arena defensive character. Like, he's a defensive character. He's not going to help you progress through the game. But I do understand the sentiment of collecting the characters you like. Because, don't we all want... Like, isn't that what we all want? The characters we like to be good. But yeah, he's not particularly great. He is useful, but he has a different niche of uses, which is more defensive based. And he's someone that you can play for fun later on. Yeah. Probably. I mean, considering that he's Darkseid, he should at least have some damage dealing capabilities. The Goon Knife! I'm going to one-shot with Silver Amazon Wonder Woman. I'll be honest, you probably could. I mean, if you put a Raven, a Killer Frost, and then like a decent artifact on anyone, you can one-shot with anyone, I'll be honest, probably. So, this is possible, chat, don't worry. Cavill doesn't really even need to be here, but he's here because he's gonna Aura Farm. Actually, is he gonna get in the way? Oh, I just realized something. He might get in the way, actually. Because he's got the tagging thing. And that might trigger even without me wanting to. It'll just be like Lex, but with parademons. But he himself is like the super cousins. I mean, look, if there's one character that should be busted in the game, it's probably him. Just give him incoming damage. It makes the most sense. The Goon Knife! I'm so happy I ascended my Justice League Flash. I'm finally gonna play him with Knife. He's great with Knife because he has 4 fast attack hits. He has a base 3, then his passive gives him +1. So, he's great with Knife because he can build it super fast. This is how you play Gemstone Cyborg. You can do the special 2 to power drain, the special 1 is faster. And if he's classes end, you can power steal to power generate quicker too. Cavill's just here for aura, by the way, chat. Damn, this game's hard, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Yep. I'm always worried about a little bit of a bad tagging. Look at how much damage we're doing. Fa! This team's probably doing like 3 bill damage. Actually, no, not 3 bill. Realistically, we'd probably get up to like the 6-7 bill range, unironically. Easy. You gotta love Cavill? I admittedly don't. I don't know. It's not his fault. It's just the portrayal of him. I just didn't connect to it. I don't know. I really love David's, but that's because David was playing like a warmer Superman. Cavill obviously wasn't because they were going for something different. I don't think it's so much I just, like, I don't know. I think Cavill definitely looked the part. He had the physique for it, but it's just the way he was written for me makes it so I was like, I don't know. Also, there's the glazing, and when something gets over glazed, you kind of become bitter towards it. At least that's me. It's like, I don't really like, I don't know. Obviously, he had a lot of potential, but it's just, some of the writing just, it soured me on it. And the Snyder cult has also soured me on it. But I think he did well with what he was given. But it's just not my favorite thing. I don't know, personally. Snyder and Nolan, well, Snyder's off making Rebel Moon Part whatever. And Nolan, I think, will be fine regardless. He's literally way too tenured. Bro could spend the next, like, 10 years making movies, and they could all suck, and people will still say that Nolan's one of the GOATs. No, Premium, Solo Raid Premium is only for that season. It's a monthly subscription. It's how they make money. I just buy it every month. Have you watched Odyssey? No, not yet. I don't really watch too many movies, and if I watch a movie, it's with my buddies. Who do I use here? Who should I use? Batman who jonkles. No, I don't really like him. Let's see. Chat, who should we use? Jonkler? Where is he? There he is. The Jonkler! And let's use that garbage artifact. The Goon Dagger! The Lasso of Aura! If you can't tell, I'm doing the thing where you do like the announcer, narrator, superhero announcement thing. Back at the Legion of Doom! Solid JJ, if anyone's wondering. Can I combo interrupt Captain Cold? Can I? Yeah, probably. It's Jonkler! The Jonkler! Well, I didn't put up the block fast enough. I can't really combo interrupt if we're not blocking your dog. The Jonkler! With the Goon Dagger! He's being annoying. There we go. The Goon Dagger! See, Kamidogu Dagger actually got a shadow buff. Because previously it would have been useless. Because every time you tag out to someone who doesn't have the dagger, your combo resets, so you can't synergize it with Gemstone. But, because of Lasso of Truth, now what you can do is just apply Lasso and then keep your Kamidogu Dagger user in the fight the entire time. It's still a pretty garbage artifact overall, though. It has some uses. It is fun, but generally speaking, it's not that great. Can we extend the combo here? I just don't want him to super move. I just don't want to put up with it. Yeah, that's fine. Bonk! Should I use my money to get FK or get DC Universe Supergirl gears? The gears, I think, because you're eventually guaranteed Fahrenheit over time. But Supergirl's gears, you're going to have to buy one way or the other. Like, eventually, you'll either have to gamble a bunch of gems for it or just buy it outright. Fahrenheit, you'll get eventually for free. It's so cooked, I need 1 million super tokens. Need to rank up people so I can do league challenges, yeah? Yeah, tell me about it. I'm at the point where I have to use 2 teams now. It's just a lot of sitting there and waiting. I did get really lucky with some polls, though. Where's my moral support? There he is. Alright. Radiant Scorpion, we're gonna run no artifact. This monkey don't stand a chance against us. We're gonna hit the gritty on him. Rank 8 is so cooked. Yep. Tell me about it. You know, the worst part is I actually have enough nth metal. Or not nth, no, it's 8th metal. It's confusing because I think nth metal, but it's 8th metal. I have enough 8th metal to get my Zod up to rank 8, and I ran out of purple shards because I was ranking up Starfire earlier, thinking nothing of it. Because I know that eventually I'm gonna need Starfire because she pairs well with Firestorm. Firestorm's the best character in the game for Worlds Collide chat. He's absurd. He makes no sense. I can't believe they made a character that busted and it was Firestorm. I can pop that final hotspot, but I want to push him into the corner. Okay, we're good. If you pop the hotspot later on, you actually get it resets the duration. But I think if you have 2 hotspots going instead of 3, the damage is lower. That's annoying. The AI also has a tendency to jump out of hazards as well. It's something they love doing. I'm so bored I'm just playing without any artifacts at this point. 700k combat thingy in just over 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it's combat power. I'm gonna call it threat. I'm an INJ2Mobile player. We're calling it threat. That's what it is to me. I think I've been back for like a month. I went from like something 100k. I'm up to 6 mil now because of the double Kara pull and some other pulls, and some money trees. This game is easy, dog. Oh, Grodd is being a little bit more annoying than usual here. The AI tends to jump out of hazards a lot, but I feel like Grodd's doing it a lot more than usual. Actually, I wonder. No, well, he'll probably be cooked before I even get a chance to reset it. Probably? I think so. Yeah. Oh, I usually back off, that's why. You just want to sit there and get cooked, little bro? I guess? I don't know what his whole plan was there. Batman Ninja Catwoman and Robin are worth investing into. Batman Ninja Robin, you just need to max out his passive. Batman Ninja Batman is the Batman Ninja character you should get. Batman Ninja Catwoman's more of an invasions character. Batman Ninja Batman's ridiculous. Once class ascended with like a beta club or a sharp tongue or a Fahrenheit, he will do nuclear damage. You know, I gotta play this fight without any passive stats, because it's just gonna be so strong. Does Robin still have that clockwork camel on him? No, he doesn't. Where's the lasso of Aura? Did the sale hit yet, chat? Kondak. No, I know that's the mask. That's the Bastite mask. I want the camel. The camel gives me increased blind chances. It increases it to 100%. Kind of. It's kind of inconsistent. He's gonna get so cooked. It's not even funny. It's not even funny how like badly bro's about to get baked. No passive stats. You don't even need them. Like, the amount of damage this team does is ridiculous. Crit damage is super overpowered because of double dipping. basically you crit twice. So if I punch you and I do 3 damage because 300% crit damage, the dot then crits on top of itself. So now we do 9 damage. If it's 5 times crit damage, then that one damage I did to you with that punch has now become 5 damage, and then the dot value becomes 25. See how strong that is? Tech class characters are very strong. Absurdly strong. Yo, can we get that final knife stack real quick? Okay. Lord Jonkler. Batman Hazard. And GG's. No passive stats, by the way. Just Pharaoh Knife, lethal damage, crit damage, and lasso. A7 alt text. Honestly, they could probably get away with being A1. I am working on 8, like, at least ascending all my techs. It's all the legendaries, then all the techs. Probably all the metahumans all the way up. And then after that, it's just ascending whoever I want. Look at bro. Bro's crazy. There we go. I'm gonna be like a little bit of mats off maxing out that icon suit. I'm gonna be so salty. Alright, let's go. Ew, Batman Ninja Harley. That's not enough, I could tell already. It's not enough. 11k isn't enough. How close am I to the icon suit? It's not gonna change my game fundamentally. I just want to have a level 10, because I want to have a level 10 of every artifact eventually. Alright, I mean, once I beat Sub-Zero, it'll be fine. I'll have enough resources. Then I'll probably edge Last Contract and focus on the other one. What's the name of the other raid? I can't remember. Realm Clash. That's the one I re-rolled at least. Oh, look! Isel! Brother, 5% chance for Arkham Knight Batman. He's nice to have. 2% chance for Ramen King. Brother, Vile. Disgusting. 5% chance for Collector. 2% chance for Black Adam. Vile. Disgusting. Get out of my house. Ye filth. Alright, look, y'all know how biased I am. This chest is actually abysmal. 2% chance for Brainiac, who isn't even that good. Well, this Supergirl chance better be like 100%, dog. What is this? What is this? What is this? 8% chance for Multiverse Supergirl. I'm sorry. For that, she's got to be on the same level as, like, Batwoman That Drowned or Girl of Steel. But she ain't. Bias aside, I can't justify that chest. Ew, 2% chance for Raven. Oh. Brother, What's the Catwoman chance? Is it also 8% chance? It is 8% chance. Brother, I told you it wasn't worth it. I was right about this one, though. I was right about this one. I told you, Grodd's got an 8% drop rate here. Grodd's got an 8% drop rate, which is really nice. Now, this is the thing that you're going to obviously want to buy. It's the Flash Frost Duo chest. It's not on sale. There's no world in which it was ever going to go on sale. If y'all really thought that was going on sale, y'all don't know NetherRealm well enough. Alright, what about the paid offers? Or anything interesting in the paid options? The Redemption Pack for Orm. 20% chance for Orm, and you can get one of his gears. This is dog shit. Ew! That's probably the same thing. 1%, like 20% chance for the character. A couple resources, 1 gear. Ew, disgusting. No, that's the same thing with Scorpion, most likely. And Blue Beetle. What's this? 10% chance for Classic Flash. 1 classic piece of gear. 1 singular classic piece of gear. Abysmal. Oh no. The gambling bundles. What is that? That's like, what, 18-ish? 18-ish% chance for one 3-star legendary? It's just not worth it. I just don't like gambling bundles. What's this? 10% chance for Black Adam. Random character shards. Oh, abysmal. Abysmal. Oh, no. Okay. The one thing I will say is most bundles in the game should probably be like this, where you actually get the character and the gears together. Not worth it. It's cheaper than if you were to buy this outright, because if you bought 4-star Superman outright, it's $100. It's cheaper if you buy this, but he's not a great character. And it's just not a great value deal overall. Open 10x of Cal and Rock duo. Bro just really wants that Rock. Bro wants that bald head. No, actually, I haven't checked this out either. You know what's bad when 10k materials is the rare drop? For K, I've got CF. I at least should drop something. That's better than a lot of people can say. I need some Grodd shards. I could either make a bad financial decision and try and get some Grodd shards because I want a 7-star Grodd, or I could just do the challenge and be patient. That 8% drop rate does look pretty tempting, but at the same time, I'm kind of homeless. I'm kind of homeless, chat. And Grodd's passive only goes up to 6 stars. 7 stars is just to really say I have him at 7 stars. Why not? You only live once. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Are we getting another firing squad or no? Oh, we had 2 legendary drops. Watch them both be collector. Alright. Monkey! Monkey! Monk! Fast track that along a little bit. I did beat the odds there. It was 10% drop rate total, and I got 2 in a set of 10. Not particularly amazing characters. Like, I don't really need cow shards, but I don't know, I mean, move along fully ascending him. Those challenge, like, look, if you farm shards from the challenges, they take forever. So, get a little bit of a boost never hurt nobody. And I had to use these orbs on something. Monkey! Monk! 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 You big dumb monkey! I can wait to ascend him. I don't really need to ascend him, but I did want to 7-star him to at least say I 7-starred him. Monkey. Do you know anyone who needs Classic Flash, Cluckmo? I mean, I wouldn't mind some Classic Flash shards. It would just take forever for me to roll through. I think I have a couple. I could get my Classic Flash up to 5 stars ascended. I just haven't, because I've been ascending my gold characters over my legendaries, because I'm like, if I ascend my legendaries too much, then I become an unreliable narrator. But I wouldn't mind a couple extra. Send them over, help me fully ascend them, and then I can gritty on everyone. Just dance on everyone. Alright, chat, so current state of my roster here. Everyone is 7 stars with the exception of Fury of the God Shazam, who I either need to drop from Invasions or trade for, and Robin King, who I will hopefully... There might be a good chest around Halloween that I can get a couple extra shards of him from. I could drop him from the solo raid as well. See, I've actually dropped Robin King a lot from the solo raids. I haven't bought too many chests for him because you don't need him above 3 stars. It's just nice to flex. I don't really need him. Brainiac, I'm going to be missing a couple shards from. I need to either just farm the challenge over time or do some trades. Peacemaker, I definitely need to buy a chest for it because he doesn't drop from solo raids. Darkside, I could probably trade for or get a couple extra shards from Doa because he doesn't drop from Doa. But as it stands, and the other one. So Batman Who Laughs, I can ascend him with the vault. Darkside is, I'm done with his vault, so he needs to be like solo raid stuff. Peacemaker needs to be a chest. Golden Armor Wonder Woman I should have ascended at the end of this versus challenge. And then Brainiac and Grodd have versus challenges, but they'll take a while. And then there's these two who I have to worry about. But I'm incredibly close to fully ascending. Like, not fully ascending. I'm incredibly close to ascending all my legendaries. Not an awful, like, spin on gems. It would have been better if they were both Grodd. But, hey, look, I'll take anything I can get. Let me go over to my free-to-play account real quick. Oh, I haven't closed it yet. Alright. Chat, what do we buy? 4,200 gems. I could go for this, try and get Robin King with that 2% chance that definitely isn't going to hit. I could go for this, but I already have Black Venom. No. I already have Raven, so that's not going to help me. I don't have Grodd unlocked. But I will have him unlocked, and I don't really need him. So there's only one thing to do. We test my luck here. If I drop either of these, it's 4 stars. Do I think I will? No. But this is probably the best thing to buy. If I can drop either of them, it will be 4 stars, which is really nice. Let's go. All right. I have pressed the button. Did I use all my luck on my main account? Did I pay for luck on my main account and get nothing on my free-to-play account? Is that how it is, chat? Is that how it is? 1? Ooh, we got one? We dropped one? That's what we like to see! Got shafted 80k gems for 200 KF. Clockmo. We did get one. That's rough. Sometimes it's like that with the duo chest. Ooh, 60 EPI! That's pretty good! That's pretty good! I definitely got another EPI drop somewhere. Like, I still don't have them. That's pretty good! That's pretty good! That's pretty good! This is already a W opening. Alright, chat, predictions. KF, Classic Flash. Which one am I 4-starring? Predictions in chat. Actually, we hold a poll, I think. How do I do a poll? Engage my audience. Start a poll. CF, KF. Start poll. All right. Who we think? Who do we think? Poll. We have polled. Which chest would you open on a brand new account with 40k gems? Probably the duo chest because both of those characters are very important to have. The thing is, a lot of them just don't have good drop rates. They have decent characters, but not amazing drop rates. All right, we got 3 votes here. Last chance for votes, chat. Oh, we got a 4th one. Let's see. Let's see. What do we get? What do we get? Yeah. They're both, like, top-tier support characters. The other ones have some decent characters in them, but they don't have amazing drop rates. Oh! Chat was right. We did a little bit of a chest opening because the sale hit. Classic Flash. That's a 4-star Classic Flash. Yes, sir. Loki, I think Killer Frost would have been better because Classic Flash has a vault. I'm gonna work my way through the vault anyway. All right, so here's the thing, right? This Arkham Knight Batman is okay to have as a starter. Robin King is a character you will eventually want. Arkham Knight Batman isn't going to fundamentally change your game, though. This, Collector is the more common drop, but Black Adam is the better one. So, it's still unlikely that you'll get one of those. Avoid this. I love Melissa, but neither of these characters are great. This is a weird case because Raven is probably the best support in the entire game. But it's way too low of a drop rate to justify getting Raven from this chest. This is a weird case because this has the highest drop rate of a legendary. It is a 10%, And Grodd is actually the better one in this case, because having Grodd means you can power generate with, like, a Justice League Superman. Or not a Justice League Superman. What's it called? Like, a legendary character. I don't know why I thought of Justice League Superman, but having Grodd on the team means you can power generate with a legendary. And he's the more common drop, so he's a great character to have. This is probably the best thing, because you want both of these characters at 4 stars. You can't go wrong with either of them, as House has said. You ideally want both of them at 4 stars. That's what you want. What else is there? Let's see. Yeah. Don't buy the artifact material chests. They're just awful. I would actually recommend you getting Scorpion. He has a couple duo chests and some good, like, offer chests. Like, he goes on sale pretty often. But he is a very good character to have. So you'll eventually want to get him. But yeah, like, Catwoman just isn't that great. She is more of an invasions character, someone you build later on. Raven is great, but the drop rate is too low. This just isn't good. Black Adam is very good. Collector isn't that great, but again, 2% drop rate. Arkham Knight Batman is nice to have as a starter, but Robin King's the one you actually want, and again, low drop rate. This one you should probably get to at least get Grodd, because the rates are high, and you just need him 3 stars. If you drop him once, you'll be good. And this is probably the best value chest, because both of these characters are great. Want to open my 40k gems on stream? That'd be interesting. That'd be fun. I just don't know how we would do it. Alright, I should have said, what's it called? No, I have really good chest opening, though, because we got 2 EPI drops as well. And they were both 60. So that's great. Where's my classic flash? There you go. I gotta go rework my teams now. Do I? I don't know. Alright, so actually, like, it puts my teams in a really weird spot here, because they're not optimally set up. Like, for example, I'll show you my teams. Oh, can I? Oh, no, I can't. I'll show you my presets. I can't do it in... I'm actually probably gonna gone into training mode, but I can show you anyway. So, here's the problem. Supergirl has 3 fast attack hits base, so that extra fast attack hit from 4 stars is going to waste on her, but I need the fast attack chance to do percentage health damage faster with Black Adam. I don't really know where else he would fall, though, because Kara is strong enough to the point where any decent support on her is going to be enough. She's absurd. She's so powerful. She does so much damage. I don't really need Classic Flash on this team. This team is doing fine. The only thing I need is more star rating on Scorpion. Maybe more passive stats. This team is fine. Ideally, Robin King would be instead of Girl of Steel, but I don't have Robin King yet. This team is fine. And this team is fine. I don't even need a Classic Flash. There's actually, like, too many support characters at this point. Like, I just don't know what to do with them. Like, genuinely, it's absurd. Hi, Unc. What do you mean by streaming because Frog is off? Frog was off today, and he gifted 7 memberships. So this stream is for him. Also, he's the guy that's donated the most money to me, so by default, I have to work for him. I gotta go take a picture of that chest opening. Got the firing squads on me. We had pretty solid haul overall, pretty solid roster, pretty solid drops. That's what, 4 firing squads today. Dropped Deathstroke, got Icon Suit in 1, dropped both Grodd and Collector in 1 set of 10, and then dropped a Classic Flash. And that's what, 4 firing squads now? Pulling everything but the girl, man. Pulling everything but the girl. There we go. I still got 1 more pip to do. 7-star Monk. Monkey. I can't use him as a damage dealer because he needs Batman Ninja Robin, and I've used Batman Ninja Robin already. Are you #1 Melissa Glazer in Discord? Yes. Yes, I am. Indeed I am. I am that I am. I got KF. Nice. Dropping either of those characters is good. Scorpion is the next pass. Who would you pair with Scarab chosen a blue beetle with Jokerized Batarangs and a gemstone lasso holder? Anyone who's like gonna give him an extra fast attack hit. I mean, Justice League Flash is a pretty common pairing. If you have something better than Jokerized Batarangs, though, if you have a Pharaoh Knife, it's GG's. It doesn't matter. It does so much damage. Yeah, Scorpion is the next pass character. Alright. Let's use this fraud. Vixen is here because she gives us extra damage boost for negative effects. Grodd is here for power generation. Now this is how you actually have fun with Beast Boy, chat. Alright? This is how you actually enjoy gameplay. You don't just spam one button, alright? Come on. I've reached the end of the world. Oh, I messed up there. I didn't know he was going to do a special. I have hit the point where I am using Beast Boy with no artifacts to have fun. It's that bad, chat. The state of the game is... we're at that point. I'm doing the stupidest nonsense of all time just to enjoy the game. Just to feel pain. To kill switch engage, too. Yeah, I mean, Blue Beetle's very strong, but the difference between, like, him with any other artifact and him with Pharaoh Knife is astronomical. It's like, it's not even comparable. I wanted an excuse to use Grodd, chat. Don't judge me. I just 7-starred the guy. I just want to use him. He doesn't... It's not doing anything. Because his passive maxed out at 6 stars. I messed up there. I meant to tag out and I didn't. His passive maxes out at 6 stars, so it's not doing anything. That 7-star was mean. Edgy and Masochist confirmed. I thought this was confirmed a while ago. I'm a DC fan. It comes with the brand. Occupational hazard. The price of agony. It's also worse because Sub-Zero isn't a boss that anyone's combo interrupting all that reliably. Consistently. Let's see. What if Beast Boy gets reworked? He gets a free unblockable specials for a minute. I don't think it would really do anything. And special 1's not doing any damage. Free unblockable special 3 is for a minute, maybe, but I don't know. Like, look, we joke about Beast Boy being a fraud because everybody just spams Puppet with him. But he actually probably has one of the highest potentials for damage in the entire game. Especially if you pair him with, like, an additive character. And I'm pairing him with, like, the weakest additive character. He's very strong. It's just nobody ever plays him with anything else. Send DM if you want to pull the shards on stream. I don't know what to buy anyway. Oh, like... Oh. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought, like, you would pull and then we would just watch it somehow, but, yeah, I'm not comfortable doing that stuff, because I just don't... I just don't really feel like... I don't feel comfortable, like, doing that stuff. It's a personal thing. Basically, Puppet already equipped on him. Yeah, is it really gonna change anything? That's cool, too. Yeah. You can send the clip, like, you can do it and then send it afterwards, but probably unlock Grodd to at least have Grodd, and then try and get Killer Frost and Classic Flash up to 4 stars. Outside of that, maybe Black Adam, but the drop rates are just way too low. The alt got KF. That's how it be. That's how it be. There you go. Level 10. Icon suit, everybody. I can finally stop playing this raid. It's an easy raid, it's just I've been doing it so much. Like, if you've played the same raid for the last, like, 3 weeks, yeah, you're gonna get annoyed of it. Just because it's boring. You know, I want to show you something cool real quick. I want to show you the goat. All right, I'm gonna show you mid versus goat. All right, this mid. This brother mid. He's not. He's still the best character in the game because he can just brute force his way through everything. They'll never make another character this busted again. That's why I try to get stuff on main. Transferring takes too long. I feel like at this point they should probably up it to at least 50. But maybe they won't, just because they know that a lot of people have alts at this point. Bad tagging. It's because he does the spin attack because my hand was like slightly on the thing. Raiden's also got one of the worst AIs in the entire game. It's so annoying. Definitely should be a system in the game to punish back off spam. Just saying. All right, let me show you let me show you mid, bro. Let me show you mid. Again, I'm joking about the whole mid thing. He really just sat there and held block the entire time. 50 would have been fine, but NRS gotta be NRS. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, back in the day it was 10, which is crazy to think about in hindsight. But that was before Ascension. Alright, look at this, bro. Look at this nonsense. Raiden is just being really annoying. Because his AI is, like, notoriously annoying. Bonk! There's a starman waiting in the sky. Chat, I don't think he knows there's a starman waiting in the sky. Use DC Universe Man Sharp Tongue Raven. No special one too. No. It's just so convoluted of a setup, though. I know you just want to see Crypto do, like, 2 bill damage, but, like, it's such a convoluted setup. Sigh. Sigh. Chat, this game is hard. Monk. Bro, Raiden didn't even know. Bro, don't even know who's Starman Wait in the Sky. Yep, trust. It's funny, that song wasn't even used in the movie. It's just the thing everybody associates it with. Also, for the Supergirl movie, they should have definitely gone with What Becomes of the Brokenhearted as the, like, main song over Call Me. What Becomes of the Brokenhearted just makes a lot more sense if we're talking, like, narratively. Monk! There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He tells us not to blow it. 6 seconds left on the clock with, like, probably Superman's strongest team. The exception being maybe Killer Frost. But that's just an excessive use of resources. But let me show you the GOAT. Where is... I use Firestorm because he's useless, by the way. That's the whole point. He doesn't do anything. He just sits there and holds passive stats. That's all bro does. Oh, she's got Aura Metal cards on. Another alt with KF? Better than nothing, though. House is like, honestly, I'd rather get nothing just because it takes too long. I don't know if House is gonna make it. He might be too unk to even see those shards get transferred to his account. I don't know if bro will make it. I mean, at this rate, the absolute characters might be added to Worlds Collide before he gets to transfer all those shards. Yeah, she's gonna get super moved because I double swiped by accident. Absolutely should be a punish back off system. It's weird because if you double kick, then you can't swipe down, and there's like an input delay after you double kick. But I'm trying to swipe up, but what the game reads as a swipe up and what it reads as a swipe down, or like a swipe up and a swipe forward, it's like if you angle your finger while you're swiping because, you know, gravity, then it's gonna mess it up. Look at Kara, bro. Can your goat do this? No. Yo, A7X is goated, chat, and I'm sick of everybody only knowing Hail to the King. You don't understand how much that's made me crash out in my life. Y'all don't understand the pain. You're telling me I'm 23 days away from A7 Rock, 15 from Harley, 60 for PM. Bro, nah, it's GG's. Holy crap, I'm gonna be back in uni. Holy crap, I might genuinely be done with uni. Like, not done. I'll probably be done the second. No. By the time you get to Killer Frost, I will probably be, like, done with my 5th semester. Because it'll probably be, like, mid-December by the time you're done. Like, and actually get to Killer Frost, especially with Peacemaker taking so long. That's 2 months. Look at this, chat. The GOAT for real. The GOAT. I do wish she bypassed all immunities, but I do understand why they didn't make her bypass all immunities, because, yeah, no, like, she'd be far and away the most busted character in the game. If she can do all this with someone holding passive stats, it's GG's. For the record, she can also do this at 3 stars. The difference is you just need a power reduction character in that case. Here, she can just do it with some idiot holding passive stats. The character doesn't even have to give her any bonuses. She can just do it solo. Yo, when's that? You know, actually, House is so far away from transferring all his shards. You know what's gonna happen? A7X are gonna drop a new album before that happens. Am I right, House? Am I right? Easy. Light work. Clark! Bro needed Classic Flash and Grodd. What a loser! He's not. He's still the best character in the game just because he can bypass everything. Supergirl just does more damage. Her DPS is higher. He does do something. Dot resistance totally helps. Yeah, for real. My favorite part is Alright, let me show you something, right? This is just funny to me. They did not try with Firestorm at all. Okay, take a look at this. Superman... Oh, wait, no. Heart of Hero. Solar Regeneration. Under the Sun. Ruthless Might. Super Instincts. Gaze of Argo. Open Wounds. Black Manta Suit. Revenge Mission. Just Ice. Endless Winter. Frostbite. My Name is Constantine, and then all that stuff. You want to know what the name... You want to know what the name of Firestorm's passive is? Also, Firestorm's arcane. Frog thought he was meta. It's just called Dot Resistance. They didn't try, it's just called Dot Resistance. GTA 7 gonna drop first, cooked. Yeah, bro. They better drop more soon. Bro, they better drop a new album soon. Wait, no, it was 7 years between the stage and Life is But a Dream. We're only 4 years in. I'm genuinely gonna graduate college before they drop a new album. Who was I working on? Wasn't I working on someone? I think I was, right? I put a couple resources into someone I was leveling up. I don't remember who. Oh, I think it was Cheetah, but then I finished Cheetah. I'm trying to get all my character gears to level 75 first, chat. Last couple of characters here. Oh, Hellboy, I think. I'm almost at the point where my gear mats won't matter. They're just all gonna fall into the void. It's approaching rapidly. The 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 point in the game where you can no longer spend gear mats because there's nothing left to upgrade. It's coming. I know. This is the end. Level 80 all characters. Build them all eventually. Ascend my legendaries at least once. And then it's just ascending whoever I want for fun. New Bullet when? They've been on a longer hiatus, I think, than A7X at this point. World's gonna end before Bullet drops a new album, man. Wait, do I have to play Invasions today? I'm waiting. I think I do have to play Invasions today. Well, I know Invasions is up today. I'm just looking for the, We are going to be playing it. Drop the third KF on alts, bro. D3. Oh, wow. What out? Real wonder what fight I'm going to fight, man. Real wonder. Alright. We are probably doing Invasions today. I'm going to try and at least hit an outpost. Oh. Last split. We'll actually get rewards in a couple of days. Fear of the God Shazam or Ramen King, please. That's all I want. Use Crypto Sharp Tongue. Perchance. Sigh. We've just got to play Champions Arena while waiting. Damn. I'm reading the stuff that's happening on my league, bro. 2 people just got kicked because they didn't meet the funding requirements. They actually just got... They got the axe. Crazy work here. Meanwhile, I'm over here playing Champions Arena. You know it's bad when I'm playing Champions Arena, dog. I'm literally just stalling so we can get to the invasions. And I don't even know if I'm playing today. I don't know if I'm needed. Oh, not really. Champions Arena is just something you do if you don't have anything else to do. Like, the most that you can get is, like, if you're in D2, if you're in, like, D5-ish, D4-ish, you can play, like, maybe once, twice a day a week. And then you can get a couple extra gems. It's really just worth it, like, for a couple extra gems. Don't worry about getting to D1. Don't worry about getting the highest rank. Really just play as much as you need to get to, like, a decent, like, a decent division to get some extra gems. It's really just an excuse for more gems. It's not, like, a game mode that matters. Genuinely, the only emote that really matters in this game is solo raids, basically. Because because it locks my characters, which I hate. And I just got back into the game for some reason. Yeah, whenever it's weird because it's the defensive team. It's like if they're in your defensive team, you can't use them for operations. Really, like, when it comes to Champions Arena, you can just put, like, whatever your lowest level characters are in... Huh? That was weird. I've never seen that before. It killed him on tagging. Yo, Captain Cold might be the best character in the game. Hold up. What was that? Huh? I've never seen that before. Yo, is Captain Cold the GOAT, chat? It happened again. Yo, is the ice barrier the GOAT? Yeah, I mean, it's just a weird game mode. It's really just filler. It's to pad out the amount of game modes the game has. It's not relevant. A couple extra gems, but that's about it. We stay here tonight. The Guillotine Part 1. For some reason, that melody popped in my head, and I'm like, what song was that? I know it's Escape the Fate off that first album. Fah! Damn. What do you mean that reflective shield wasn't ready to recharge? Idiot. Alright, let's go. It's just a slog, man. It's not even hard, because the thing with Champions Arena is you just look for, like, the easiest opponent. You don't go for the hardest opponents, you just go for the easiest ones. So the problem is that it's not actually challenge, it just takes a bunch of time. And you don't really get all that great rewards. You get some extra gems, but you can get a decent amount of gems cruising in the lower leagues. In the can. Look at this, man. Look at me. Just stalling for time until they can say, yo, we're doing League Invasions. You know the downfall has been reached when we're actually just stalling with Champions Arena so we can play League Invasions. I love these guys, man. I love these guys. When you use against dot-resistant bosses, don't know how much of a difference there is between resistance and immunity. But I usually don't even think about resistances, because it's like, I do so much damage, it doesn't even matter. A dot immune boss, either just use Superman and ignore it, or Scorpion and ignore it, basically. If it's a dot immune boss, I either use a character that's just going to completely ignore it, or I use someone like Orm, who does chip damage. It's not considered dot. Darn. I was in the middle of texting, and then I was like, I'm up for the second round. I think it's round 2. Yo, this song is so goated, chat. All I do is listen to classics. All I do is listen to bangers. If y'all ain't fans of Kill Switch Engage, I ain't fans of you. I'm just trolling with the boys now. I am so excited I got Raven today. Nice! Nice. Very good character to have. I didn't recommend the chest just because the drop rates are low, but if you got her, then yeah, that's great. That's amazing. Nah. Yeah, y'all can't see the chat, so you wouldn't understand. But trust me, it's me and the boys are trolling. Sorry for being less vocal. I had to go do invasions. Don't worry, I'm waiting for the ping to go play invasions. The boys in my league are just trolling right now. We are literally just trolling. No, no, he full boxed me. It's fine, but it's just annoying. Are you on split screen the whole time? Oh, I mean, on the bright side, it doesn't seem like I bugged out the outpost. So I'm a free-to-player. What do I spend my gems on? Because I want more characters. In the sale, the best thing is probably the duo chest, Killer Frost Classic Flash. Duo chests generally are just better value than shard chest. I think, from my experience, it's easier to unlock a character from a shard chest because there's only 200 shards to unlock. But in terms of long-term value, if you have like 40k gems or like 20k gems, you will get more value out of a duo chest. So I would go Killer Frost Classic Flash. Both of those are like two of the best support characters in the game. Maybe Grodd, but he has a challenge, but it is a pretty good drop rate. I wouldn't recommend anything else because some of the other chests do have decent characters. I did a like video on it, but the drop rate is just too low. Obviously, we have someone in chat that got Raven from the Claws of Chaos chest, but there's no guarantee. It's only a 2% drop rate, if you get what I mean. Because a lot of this game is just getting lucky. There's like being smart with who you build, how you spend your resources, but a lot of it is just saving up gems and getting lucky. Wow, I can't even play the outpost because the first outpost is 21k threat. It's 21k threat, chat. I can't even fight them. I can't fight them. Everything's been taken already because you have to set. You have to say, I'm fighting this outpost. It's 21k threat, bro. I can't even play it. I can't do anything. Does DC Universe Man need attack rolls? Last. Max out your crit damage. That's the most important part. Probably max out fast attack chance too. You don't need it if you have Classic Flash, but it's nice to have anyway. Defense is nice, just in case you get into a difficult situation. Crit chance is nice too, if you have the gear rolls to afford it. Attack is the last thing you add. Attack is always the last thing you add. You max out your percentage stats first, the important ones. So if it's a damage dealer, crit chance, crit damage. If they use basic attack hits, then fast attack chance. If they're a metahuman, then lethal. Defense if you want to be safe, like if you just want a security net. Attack is the last thing you put on. But attack's probably what you should put on after you've done everything else. Don't put health on, or resistance on. Yeah, chat, I can't even play this outpost because, like... bro. I just can't play the outpost. Because it's too easy. The other guy's got it already. I'm just looking at their points. Their points are weird. So now I have 1800 KF I can transfer cooked. Yeah, by the time you're done transferring all of that, I will be done my next semester. And I don't start my next semester for like a month and a half. That's how cooked you are. It'll be December, dog. By the time you're done all that. Well, I guess I'm going back to Champions Arena until we find a like difficult outpost. I'm gonna beg for them. I'm gonna like, guys, please, can I at least hit an outpost? Once you get into a coordinated league, it's really easy. If you have people who know what they're doing and they don't mess up and don't ghost hit, it's pretty easy. You're only gonna run into like one, maybe two difficult bot like outposts here and there. Aw, darn. I actually like Lex in Champions Arena because it's got the shield. It makes my life more convenient. Nah, it don't even matter. Yeah, it's easy. It's because we got a 21K one and a 1.9K one or 1.9 mil one. I can't hit it. It's just it was 21K and 1.9 mil. Like there's no point. Now D1 is just a nightmare. D2 is pretty easy because nobody really wants to promote. I'm texting, so I've just got to let myself get hit because I'm multitasking. Nope. Those tag-ins are really annoying. I meant to tag in with Poison Ivy. Sigh. I'm gonna go flex on them now. Can the AI just like not back off for the love of everything? The worst part is, like, the only person they're wasting the time of is the player. There we go. I'm just gonna go find all of my stream clips real quick. I'm gonna find the part where I pulled Deathstroke and start flexing on my league because I'm salty that they didn't let me hit, chat. They didn't let me hit. The outpost, of course. I mean, the outpost. The outpost. I don't want no K ad! Alright. There we go. I need to flex on them real quick. Just give me a second, chat. This is very important. Being petty is more important than being entertaining. I hope you know that. Being petty is my entertainment. Okay, and then where's the last one? Alright, I had to flex on the league real quick. Then these tap trick offers sucks about 600, 500 to 600 jumps per dollar. Yeah, they're pretty rough. Hush rate on... No. No, why? I love messing around with league mates, bro. Fun? I don't think it sounds fun. One of these days, my screamer luck's gonna run out. Pulling everything with a girl, it's always my joke. Why? Why? We're the power gen team. What's the point of power gen if we can't even do anything with it? We can't even do any damage with it, bro. What's the point of power generating? This game, how do we feel about this game? Space Hog Reinforcement? Yeah, I saw that. Maybe it's good. I need that crypto event back. I missed out on it. I'm still so salty about that, dude. I'm so salty about that. Because I'm an idiot. I didn't know that if you got the good reward early on, you could go on to the next stage. I thought you had to finish out the whole thing. So I wasted a bunch of extra, like, pulls. We're good. What about Peacemaker, Hush, Radon, and someone else with a OP Special 3? I don't know, man. Why are we so insistent on Hush Radon? I played Hush Radon for you in the first place. Be grateful, you ungrateful wench. Is that actually and is that like a slur or an actual insult? I've just heard it used a couple times. Is that actually offensive, chat? I have no clue. Why is this guy so? I don't think he's actually serious. He's just trolling for the sake of trolling. Yeah, DC Universe Supergirl is just incredibly bugged. Like, I definitely want to make a video on it. I'll probably wait until the end of the season to see how much footage we can collect, but she's so bugged, dude. I'm gonna go and download that file, though. That video, so I can have it later. So then I can put it in the compilation of just DC Universe Supergirl being unhumanly bugged. She's so buggy. We got stunned. It is what it is. Like, I knew it was going to happen. I was just banking on it wouldn't happen. It really is just going to extend the time of the fight. Because it's not a hard fight. That's the problem with Champions Arena. It's not challenging. It's just time-consuming. Finally hit that point where I got 7 one-shot teams and I can just throw gear mats and reroll at random characters because I feel like it. That is truly... Like, that's the point in the game. It's just like, yes, I can finally, like, reliably one-shot at this point. Now... You start building people like, your multiverse armored Supergirls for invasions. But, like, other than that, it's like, you're at the point where you can actually build some characters for fun. But the problem is, like, you build all the characters for fun and you just run out of stuff to do. Which is the point I'm at. Like, 95 mil threat. I have almost every character. It's like gears maxed out. I'm eventually going to do it. I'm probably going to do it, like, I'm going to max out all the gears before I go back to uni. And then after that, I don't know what to do, because I have everything maxed out. I mean, I have my free-to-play account, which at least offers some entertainment, and you can see some content. But you can see progression and whatnot, but the problem is the game's just so limited. My understanding is we're probably not seeing another big update until the anniversary update next year. Maybe something relevant for winter, because they do love doing big winter updates, but... My understanding is, like, the big changes are going to hit for the 10th anniversary. It's because I don't have any stun resistance on any of these other characters. Because I have them built. I have their gears leveled up, but I haven't really built them. I build them somewhat. Maybe I give them some defense and attack for stats, but... Well, actually, I just want to pad the threat. I just really want to pad the threat. This is the Champions Arena experience, chat. Like, this is just how I play Champions Arena. I put two of my lowest level characters in the game, and then I put, like, one of my strongest characters to carry, and then you do a couple hits and you win. Yep. Chat, are you loving this amazing game mode? What are we rating this game mode out of 10, boys? I'm giving it a solid 2. Isn't that how everyone plays Champions Arena? I have no clue. People play Champions Arena? No, that's the better response. That's the more accurate response, I'm gonna be honest. If all Beast Boy's specials were free and unblockable for one special, would he finally be as good as the DCU characters? Well, he gets hard countered by dot immunity, so no. The fact that he just gets hard countered in that way, it's GG's. Kara also can't bypass immunities, but she has other methods of dealing damage. If it's dot immune, then just use her special. If it's special disabled, then use like basic attack damage. Beast Boy, if you can't do his special 3, he's gonna fold. Just because it gives gems. Yeah, really. What's up, NGS SG? What's good, man? Is there any good chests for new players? I did a video on it. The classic Flash Killer Frost duo chest is good because it just gives you 2 of the best support characters in the game. Whether you're a new player or someone like me, it's still just a good chest. And the other one's not so much. Like, Raven, Catwoman isn't great because the drop rate for Raven is too low. There's better chests for Raven. The Collector and Black Adam chest. Black Adam's great to have as a new player. If you have enough gems to guarantee a Black Adam, which is, I don't know how many that would be, then maybe go for it in that case, because early on percentage health damage will be really useful for you. But it's just like, the chests are just a weird selection, because it's a lot of like a gold and a legendary, and then the legendary drop rate is really low. So they're not amazing chests. He would immediately be able to special without an artifact, if no dot or a one shot without an artifact. Well, yeah, but who cares about Beast Boy? Let's be honest here. It's just the other two, like, Superman is going to be the best character in the game because he's going to bypass everything. Supergirl's super versatile, and her DPS is crazy. Is Raven a better support than classic Flash or Killer Frost? Yes and no. Here's the thing. Raven is probably going to always be the best support in the game because of incoming damage. What is that delay? No, that's so stupid. Like, look at this BS, dog. I'm just getting freeze locked because I can't hit Lex, and even if I could break out, it won't let me. So stupid. There we go. Lex is really annoying to fight if you don't have a twin blade, because you can't tell when he's going to spam specials, and he's going to do it really frequently. The Collector and Grodd chest is looking mainly for Grodd. That does have a good drop rate. I did say that in the video. It's like, the Grodd has a challenge, but you have a very high chance for Grodd, and you just need to have Grodd unlocked. Extra star rating is nice, but not really a necessity. You can make him work fine at 3 stars, and he is nice to have, but again, support character, if you don't have anyone that can really deal damage, you're not going to be able to make all that much use of him. Looking for, I'm locking in for the Black Friday sale. Yeah, problem. I'm hoping that the Black Friday sale this year isn't just a repeat of the last 2 years, because last year was a repeat. Raven has incoming damage. Incoming damage is literally just 2x everything. So, if you do 1 damage, now you do 2. If you do 10,000, now you do 20,000. It just doubles your damage, like, flat, straight up. Damage buffs are different because of the way they're calculated. Now, Killer Frost does give you the ability to be very... It gives you the ability to freeze a character. And that's really nice. That's very powerful. And it's convenient. But it just can't compare to more damage. Raven will probably always be the best damage dealer. Not damage dealer, support. Why am I saying damage dealer? The best support in the game. You do need to, you know, not have her die, though. But she is the strongest support in the game. Because incoming damage is just always going to be, like, insanely overpowered. Classic Flash can give you a damage buff and extra fast attack hits, but he's better used with someone like a DC Universe Superman who does basic attack hit damage, who has something like an unhittable, so he doesn't have to think about it too much. Generally speaking, I think Killer Frost plus DC Universe Superman, if you're like thin on resources, is a really stupid move, because it's just a waste of resources. Superman's going to be unhittable anyway. When using Killer Frost in that way, I think that's just a waste unless you really have the space to, like, pair that team up. Super Cousins duo chest on sale. Well, that's not going to happen. You might get that chest. It's not going to be on sale. What an awful business decision. There's no world where you put the duo chest that has the 2 strongest characters in the game on sale. You don't. That's just not how business works. And considering we're probably not getting all that many new characters, I really doubt it. The fact that we got that duo chest at all is surprising. realistically, if it were me, I'd probably make that duo chest available only on Black Friday. Then I make it full price. Because that's how money works. Welcome to capitalism. UNG, were you back around in the day where the promotion, where this upgrading strategy, properly timed upgrades to get star promotes? That, I think roughly I can remember that. Was it like an account level thing? If you get this thing at this time, then you get an offer. I think that was it. I was around when Hollywood Shona was around. I was around when Arkham Knight Batman first dropped. I was around when LQ Persona was around. But that marketing would be genius. Not chat, bro. Trust. Money. How do you feel about Raven using her darkness stacks to heal herself up? Don't really interact with it. Ever. She never gets that low for me. I mean, get like 2 of her gears, put some defense on her, put some fast attack chance on her. It's a nice safety net. It can be a little annoying, but I generally don't run into it enough for it to matter to me. Never on my main. My main just has so much stuff that she never gets that low. And if you play her right, you don't even have to interact with that. You can probably play her without taking any damage at all. If you time your tag-ins right. Champions Arena is such a good game mode, chat. Are we having fun? Where the hell is Luca? I streamed for Luca, and Luca ain't even here. Pay the price for your betrayal. Bats, if you get stunned? Alright, good. It would have been fine if you got stunned. It would have just been annoying. Yo, I'm back. Where you just had... Yeah, I said, I streamed for you, and where are you? Pay the price for your betrayal, little bro. He's cooking the pigs. Never mind. Nah, deleting the message is wild. That's crazy. No, you're gonna... Nah. No. I was... Oh, yes, yes, yes! Someone who's not House actually understands the reference! Yes! Yes! I love metal chat, alright. Alright, back... I really should... I forgot to turn my music back on. Yes! Yo, that drum intro go crazy, though. The poison, though. The intro on Tears Don't Fall. Scream, Aim, Fire. A decent amount of fever. We don't talk about Temper. That album never happened. It didn't exist. That album does not exist, chat. Let's remember the good times. Also, where the hell is their new album? It's been like 5 years, dog. It's been 5 years since self-titled. Yes, yes. Someone who understands the reference. Yeah, no, tell me that. It's a tough toss-up. I don't know which one I like more, Poison or Scream Aim Fire. I like both a lot. I think Poison I revisit more. Just because them riffs, dude. Nah, Tears Don't Fall. 4 words to choke upon. Her voice resides. Room 409, I think that's what it's called. Suffocating under words of sorrow. Ah! But Scream Aim Fire's got it's got the title track. Deliver us from evil. Hearts burst into fire right into waking the demon. Oh, that might be my favorite back-to-back combo of all time. It's up there. It's up there. So good. Forever and always. The bonus tracks on the deluxe version. Road to Nowhere. Watching Us Die Tonight. If you talk about me killing my pigs, I'll time you out. Eye of the Storm, yeah. Great album. Great album. It's so tough. It's so peak. It's so peak. Yeah, man. Eye of the Storm, though. Yeah. I like that one a decent amount. But it's just... I think the problem is it's stuck in between like all of the other big songs. It opens with Scream Aim Fire, then Eye of the Storm. I've sung the melody to myself a couple times. It's a really catchy melody. But then Hearts Burst into Fire and Waking the Demon follows that. Yeah, man. You wouldn't make those jokes about a dog, wouldn't you? Luca's gotten into beef. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you're gonna be mod if Luca's a lot around, bro. Luca is gonna cook you, little bro. I also can't dispute Luca. Like, I'm being paid by Luca, so, like, he's gifted, like, 100 memberships in total. I can't do anything against the guy. I technically work for Luca, and you want to get technical about it. This is why AJ's the GOAT. We love AJ around here. I feel bad because I left him out of the thank you video. It's just because his name slipped my mind. I do love me some Breaking Benjamin, but since we're talking about Bullet, I'm thinking about Bullet. I love the metalcore scene, man. Bullet for My Valentine, Avenged Sevenfold, even though only their first album, first two were metalcore-y. They're just a great band, though. As I Lay Dying Before the Whole Stuff Happened, Kill Switch Engage, that first All That Remains album, The Fall of Ideals. I love me some Trivium. Look, if you get me going about music, I'm never gonna shut up. Nope, wrong thing. I misclicked. Nah. How's your romantic life? Luca, is it time that we bring back Edgy's love life? Now Edgy roasting me now. He's saying I'm unforgettable. No, it's it's because I did it on the spot. So I was just like, I feel like I'm missing someone here. There's a lot of names though. I've met a lot of people, which I'm very grateful for. It's been a cool adventure. Nah, Luca, I'm the GOAT. I'm climbing them stairs, bro. You a Trivium guy? I have to listen to more of their stuff. I know a decent amount of stuff, but I haven't fully gotten to all of their stuff because they have a lot of music. They have a lot of albums, but obviously, Ascendancy. I know Matt Heafy. I know he streamed on Twitch for a bit. I don't know if he still does. I'm almost 100% butchering his name too. Let's see. Pull Harder on the Strings of Your Martyr. Shogun. The Heart from Your Hate. In the Court of the Dragon or whatever it's called, I think. It's something like that. Ascendancy go crazy. 3K is a lot of people. It's human to forget someone, yeah. Surprising, too. I'll remember you. Which chest should I buy out of all of the ones as a new player? So the thing about those chests are, I feel like most of those chests have some pretty good support characters in them, but they either have the issue of just not having good drop rates. That's their biggest issue. It's like Raven's great to have as a new player. Raven's great to have as a player at all. But it's a 2% drop rate. Probably go for the Classic Flash Killer Frost Duo chest. Just because they're both great characters to have, and it's just a great chest to have. But they're both support characters. That's the problem. I don't think there's any real damage dealing characters. Bro got cooked. Bro got absolutely cooked. Killer Frost and Classic Flash, yeah. 6%, but they're two of the best support characters in the game. I just I don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Probably the GOAT. You remember me? Yeah. I called it out when you got the membership. He did. I saw it too. In that case, I knew. I was like, yo, The Crusade does not deserve the hate. I'll say that. I'm pretty sure that's the album that followed Ascendancy. So it's usually whenever an artist drops their biggest project, people don't like the project that comes after. This song is such a banger. Keep not knowing what it is, please. I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna keep it that way. Yo, Frog, I just started the game. Is this good? I gotta ascend my Golden Armor Wonder Woman. I'm hoping I can ascend her by the end of this versus challenge. I pulled Grodd. because I wanted to 7-star him. Now I just got to go wait for his challenge to come back around, and hopefully I can ascend him 1 star. Batman New Laughs I'm gonna ascend the next time the Dark Knight Vaults roll around. Diddyside I probably need to trade for or get lucky on or something, like, because I'm not opening a chest for him. And then I need Fury of the God, Shazam, and Robin King. He's a chest because he doesn't have a solo raid. I just need to drop from solo raid a couple times. This sale kind of buns you. It's not awful, but the problem is, like, it's just because, like, there are good characters available, but the drop rates are just too low. The classic Flash duo chest is the best thing. Wow, 436 views immediately. I finally stopped falling off, chat. Why does that say... Why does that say 3 comments, but there's only 2? A celebration of Swamp Thing. Edgy, weak roster. Orb needs to be A7 for Frog. True, true. Maybe it'll go on sale again. I got the Discord message. I was with Guess. I almost dropped my phone. Bruh. Classic Flashing is good, but you don't really need them past 4 stars. It's a good value chest, because they're both good characters. But, like, Classic Flash, okay, maybe you can make the argument you want to get him to 7 stars, make him a damage dealer for fun, because he's fun to play. Frost at 7 stars does nothing. I have her at 1-star Ascendant just to say I do. She doesn't do anything. I get, like, plus 1% more damage every hit. And because you hit a billion times anyway, you're going to stack the damage buff instantly. Orm is my only legendary at 7 stars because he's the GOAT. Primal Swamp Thing chest. They need to rework him. Primal Swamp Thing should be the strongest character in the game. Not that he already isn't, but he needs to be buffed. For real, for real. Alright, chat. What do we do here? Because there's nothing to do in the game. Yeah. 7 stars just to say that they're 7 stars. Not gonna lie, for the longest time I thought DC Universe Superman was actually mid, then I gave him Sharp Tongue. See, here's the thing. DC Universe Superman versus Supergirl. Supergirl does way more damage, DPS-wise. But Superman has the ability to just bypass everything. Which is just the most absurd ability in the entire game. He's a little bit more artifact dependent than Supergirl is, because Supergirl can comfortably one-shot. Like, what you just saw there, Firestorm holding passive stats, Supergirl solo, no artifact, she can one-shot pretty easily. Superman's gonna need some supports, and he needs a strong artifact. But Sharp Tongue's very good on him. Edgy, will I get Killer Frost in Classic Flash for 4K gems? You can, and you can, but there's no guarantee. I mean, realistically, no, but you can get lucky. I did a spin on my free-to-play account. I got a Classic Flash, and Classic Flash is 4 stars now. By playing 7 hours of Champions Arena, I can't even do that even if I wanted to. I only get so many pips anyway. Tonight's video, I think, is going to be me one-shotting without any artifacts. Like passive stats, but no artifact. I'm gonna show you one of my... This was the toughest team setup to actually play it, though. Where's my Raven? Because I didn't know where to put Raven. That's the problem. Because she's very strong, but I didn't know where to put her with. Where is... Alright, yeah. Don't worry. This is the GOAT, bro. GOAT setup. If you get any classic heroes, are they good later on? Yes. But it's kind of iffy. So, for example, the 2 best classic characters are Wonder Woman and Classic Flash. Classic Flash is a great character all around. But for the most part, the average player is going to be using him as a support character. And in that case, you only need 4 stars. But he's probably one of the best support characters in the game. Classic Wonder Woman just gives you extra crit damage. Per every 1% of defense you have, you get 2 extra crit damage. And that's always going to be useful. Together as a team, they're alright, but I don't actually think they're all that crazy. They're not one of the lowest investment, like, solo raid teams. They're more arena-oriented. I don't know how well they do in invasions, but the weird thing is that separately they do better, because they're just good supports in their own right, depending on what setup you're running. So if you're using Superman, Classic Flash for fast attack hits. If you're using, like, I don't know, Scorpion and Raiden, then Classic Wonder Woman for some extra crit damage. They're good, just not really all that... Not a team you're going to see together all that often. One Shot with Armored Superman. Got Wonder Woman and Superman. Yeah, Wonder Woman's a great support character. Classic Green Lantern next, yeah. What do you think is going to be the next solo raid? Heart of Darkness or Mega Rod for my Supergirl? I don't know. Probably Heart of Darkness. I think it gives you some extra crit damage, right? So that's better than nothing. Come on, Orm. End on a swipe. I'm doing this for Frog, so. I don't know. Mega Rod, yeah, Mega Rod gives you like that extra block thing. But of those two, I think Heart of Darkness is better for damage dealing. I don't play either of them, so I wouldn't know. Only best I got is Entangling Poison Ivy. Yeah, you need to ascend her, though. Great character. Probably the highest damage dealing potential in the entire game. Pretty high investment. Needs to be fully ascended. Or, like, at least a decent amount ascended. Alright, let's go. Orm the Goat. Orm the Goat. Bad tagging on Raven's part. And then he backed off like a bitch. Demon. Orm the Goat. Orm the Goat. Orm is him, bro. Orm is him. Orm is the GOAT, chat. Trust, he the GOAT. He the GOAT. Messed up a little bit. I undershot on the amount of Electrify I needed. Appreciate it, Gabe. I mean, I'm hitting him, but of course not. 19. Yeah, I'm free. Bro got banished to the Shadow Realm because he talks smack about Lucas Frogs. Wait, no, Frogs Pigs. Lucas Frogs. How much longer? I don't know. How much longer for what? Edgy, you know everything? Not really. I'm not that smart. I'm just slightly more educated than some of the other players. I'm just saying. I have this really powerful ability. It's probably the most broken ability in the game. It's the strongest passive in the entire game. It's not streamer luck. It's the ability to read. So, yeah, that's why I'm meta, chat. That's why I'm the meta character in the game right now. Because I can read. Orm the GOAT. He actually has... He's been critting pretty often here. I didn't get all the Electrify because that first hit didn't count. I don't care if this is Raven, alright? Most other characters in the game are not doing this without any artifact. Jinx myself on that one. Come on, Orm. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Bro sold. Bro sold. No. No. Orm. Ormius. No. No. Orm. Lock in, buddy. Lock in. Lock in. Bruh. Edgy Orm needs best support because he's, not because he needs it, because he deserves it. Look, this was a close call, alright? It was a close call. It took me a couple runs with him to actually do this, because it's really close. It's really close with Orm. There are other characters that, like, can do it super reliably. You know, we had Orm's funeral. Yeah. Yeah. Manta's also just really annoying with his AI, though. He also backed off in the earlier stages of the fight. Like, make that make sense. No, this is no artifact. Passives, but no damage-dealing artifact. That's tonight's video. You suggested it a while back. I thought it was going to be a boring video, but I went, no, why not? I mean, there's nothing else to do. Also, I think his super move damage was pretty low at the beginning of the fight. Shouldn't you charge to max level Ivy? Then Ivy is probably the first character in the game you should fully ascend. He didn't crit on the super move. When I was playing him yesterday, he did like 170 mil when I super moved. But I think he's lethaling and not critting in these two last runs. Let's see. This y'all goat. This is Frog's goat. Now, I mean, my favorite thing I've ever said is, "Where's your puppet god now?" Beast Boy can also one-shot without an artifact. It's just, he needs some star rating. He's kind of a fraud, but not really a fraud. It's weird. It's like, he's a fraud because everyone only really plays him with Puppet, which is the reason why he does so much damage. But he can run other things. He can run nothing. It's just like most people never run him with nothing. I messed up again, too. I think I forgot to do, what's it called? I forgot to stack Electrify last time. It's a lot of moving parts for this team. This was the hardest one to figure out, that if it could work. Because the damage was there. But I just had to play perfectly. Like, Super Idol can do it so consistently. Because literally, all I needed was her. Just her, and someone hold passive stance. She's one-shotting. And that's at, like, fully ascended. Or, like, 5 stars ascended. Without, like, at 3 stars, all you need is a power reduction character. No artifact she can one-shot. She's that strong. She out-DPS's Superman. It's just Superman has the most, like, absurd ability in the game. Because he just doesn't play by any rules. Orm. Buddy. He just sold because he missed so many crits. Man, India doesn't have tap trade offers. Orm, what the hell? So that's not just me, right, chat? We all saw that. We all saw that, right, chat? We saw that. Bro, I'm telling you, it's possible. It's just he's the most inconsistent one. Because he's so crit dependent. Bro. Also, a goat update. Yeah. I haven't actually done that for myself yet because I was lazy. I should go do that. But yeah, it's great that they finally did that. It's a shame it took this long. Alright, we're gonna cook. We're gonna cook, bro, to Bullet for My Valentine's deliver us from evil. And we're gonna make Orm pay the price for his betrayal. I have streamer luck in every aspect. Apparently I have streamer luck in every regard, with the exception of Orm critting. That's the one exception. There you see. He did 180 mil with the super move. In other fights, he did 60 mil. Because I think he didn't crit. Yes, sir! Orm is the GOAT, chat. Loki forgot the rework. Skill issue when it comes to Orm. No, like, I get lucky with everything else, with the exception of Orm critting specifically. He never crits for me. Well, not never, but, like, he misses a lot of crits whenever I play him. I think in yesterday's video, in the recordings, I didn't miss any crits. On the run I got it with. I had to do it a couple times to actually, like, get lucky enough to one-shot, but... Manta's also a weird boss. He's got a weird AI, but I swear he's also got some, like, hidden defense or something like that. Even though it says none, I swear his damage is, like, just lower overall. Like, the amount of damage he takes. It's a weird raid. It's not hard. It's just, there's some stuff that's off to me about it. If you stun, okay. That was just really, that was annoying. Because I was, like, ready to combo interrupt him, and then he hit me once. I let go of the block because I pre-fired. Then he hit me with a special. That's just a weird interaction. Alright. Orm's tears will fall around him. They'll crash around him, trust. The edgy party is really just making obscure music references that, like, 2 people in the chat are getting. Ormius. Okay, I was gonna say, he's pretty close here. As long as he actually crits on the next values, we'll be alright. I didn't want to say it, because I had a feeling he was gonna fail to crit. I kind of figured that would be the case, but I think he's low enough to the point where we'll be okay. Like, the moment I bring up the fact that he's actually been pretty consistent with the crits is when he doesn't crit. Okay, that one crit. There you go. I told you I could do it. Yo, Edgy, what's good? What's good, man? You choose the red pill, 10x luck with everything except crits. Do you think the new movie Clayface will be in the game later on. Maybe. I don't know. Clayface is cool, but he's still like smaller in name. But you're only getting movie characters for the foreseeable future. So if anyone's going to be added, it's probably not Lobo. It's probably going to be Clayface, realistically speaking. There we go, chat. It worked. He will choke upon all the words, for real. He's going to suffocate under words of sorrow. Alright, let's see. What else is there to do? I mean, I've already played Raiden Scorpion today. I've already shown you that Lex can one-shot without an artifact. I've already done Supergirl a lot. He wanted a battle, here's a war. Is Orm the Huz. Crypto Sharp Tongue. What's good, man? What's good? Oh, yeah, someone did say, something. It was something goofy. Oh, Armored Superman. That's right. Where is my Armored Superman? He's like one of the last characters I built. Or not built, but like leveled up. Right. Let's see. Alright. We'll put some crit damage on him. Try and make this work. Alright, crit damage. I've hit the point where we're just messing around. Did you ever manage Multiverse Armored Supergirl Sharp Tongue? I did, I think. It was Killer Frost, Martian Manhunter, though. There's the other thing I did, too, with the Multiverse team. It was Killer Frost, Sharp Tongue, Killer Frost, Sharp Tongue, Flash Ring, Lasso, no passive stats. That's what we did. How to play Orm? You literally just missed. You missed the section where I played Orm. Special 1, Special 3. Special 1 until you get 20 Electrify, then do a Special 3. And then blow it up. Huz, I think, just means, like, girl or woman. Just go into the fight with Orm. Are we getting DCU, CF? You mean, like, DCU Classic Flash? As in, like, a DCU Flash? Oh, Clayface. It depends. I don't know. I don't have foresight. Is 7 mil threat worth it after 2 months of play? Well, my free-to-play account's like 8 mil at like 8 months, but it was really casual play. Like, I would go periods without logging in. I would get busy with life. But yeah, it sounds good, I think. Threat really is just a general indication. It's not that important. It's who you build and how you play. Alright, let me see real quick. We should be fine. Clayface, yeah. What they need to do is rework the Suicide Squad to make it relevant. Suicide Squad Deadshot is so funny to me, because there is a Suicide Squad Deadshot. It's Will Smith, and he's in Injustice 1. But they gave us a whole different... Who's this guy, bro? Who's this Timu Suicide Squad Deadshot they found? And why is he useless? Alright. Edgy, if I could transfer all the resources from mains to all, I could probably reach 220 mil, 250 mil is my guess. Clock, no. Y'all ever think we're gonna live to see a billion threat? I don't think so. I wish they would do more character reworks, though. Because the reworks that they did were really good. Fear of the God, Shazam, Orm, and Scorpion were all very good. Okay, whatever, bud. Alright, let's go. Alright, stack the darkness, stack the damage buff. Let me super move, get that damage boost out of the way, because why not? Don't cost me anything, not really. Manta's gonna be annoying with his full combo. Raven, why are we not doing the special one? That's weird. There you go. Full damage buff achieved. Aura Metal cards is going to guarantee the fact that I crit. Unless we step off the hazard here. Let's go. Well, Superman's going to fly off the cards. Yeah. Because he knocks them back. So we got to get him into the corner. For this to actually work. Superman also... All Superman has is literally, like, crit damage. That's all I gave him. His abilities aren't leveled up, nothing. Look at that. 200 mil, chat. Manta's being really annoying, though. His AI is really annoying. Alright, we're going to build up some combo, because the sharp tongue values do stack with combo. We have Aura Metal cards to guarantee that we crit. Rework class ascension passes make... Bro. That'd be crazy. I don't even know, like, where we could go with that. There we go. Doing 2 specials there. Maybe they should definitely rework the Arcane class passive to at least make it somewhat useful. Because the Might class passive, at least it's useful in invasions. See, the problem is when I can't guarantee the fact that I crit. I need to crit twice, so it's a 75% chance to crit twice. But I don't have crit chance on him because I'm relying on Dark Metal cards. And then Dark Metal cards keeps teleporting away the moment I go for a special. Yeah, like, they're actually useless. The Arcane one is just weird because, if anything, it's more annoying than anything. Because it is really annoying to fight against because you can get absolutely whacked by true damage. And it's just really annoying. But true damage just doesn't really do anything for you if you're playing it in, like, solo raids. It's so weird. It's so inconsistent. Sigh. It's because Dark Metal cards went away right as I was doing a special twice. And his thing isn't upgraded either. I remember back in the day when it was Marksman Deadshot. Really? I forgot about that. I become the old man back in my day. I mean, I remember LQ Persona, but I was like 11 at the time. I remember BVS Superman before Justice League Superman. We are not doing that. We're not doing that, chat. What we can do, though, is... I know someone said... Oh. I messed up there. Wrong character. There we go. We can use Silver Grodd. And when it costs 450 gems to promote Arkham Knight Batman, I do not remember. I remember that the only way to get him was to get, like, to pull him from the premium hero chest. Character motion in 4,500 gems was good, especially for Leggy. What is it? Wasn't he the only Leggy back in the day? Alright. Look, Grodd's got nothing going for him, alright? He's level 1 ability, level 1 passive. I just have him built because I built all my silvers. Right? Also, if Silver Grodd can do this... What does your free-to-play account look like if you have time to show? I mean, I've played it earlier on stream. I did a chest opening on stream. I play it, like, every day whenever I stream. I play it on my own, too, but, like, I usually play it on stream to give some people something to watch. Show them the progress. The problem is the free-to-play content, it's fun to, like, you know, play in the background while I'm talking in chat. But in terms of actual gameplay, it's just not that entertaining. Because early on, you're playing the normal modes, and... in normal mode, you just run the same team over and over again, so it's not particularly interesting. But then you get to the point where you have heroic teams, and in that case, meh. Like, once you have your heroic team sets, that's just what you're going to be playing. And then just you grind that until the day you can actually get a decent amount of artifacts and resources to build the characters you like. Unfortunately, I think Grodd Special 3 is actually kind of ass. Because after you do it, I'm basically just stuck there, I think. Yeah, he's going to hit me every time. Because it's of the animation. I can't do anything after I do the special. I'm prone to being hit. I can't back off. I'll try to block next time. Monkey! They don't stand a chance against Monkey. Free to play, you know it is. Like, I do it because people are interested in it, and I'm like, well, I started the series, so I gotta play it out to the end, but it's, generally speaking, I try to at least do some entertaining stuff, or talk about something entertaining at the very least whenever I do the free-to-play section. Because the gameplay on its own for free-to-play stuff is pretty boring. It's like people are obviously looking for guides, so I understand that aspect. But in terms of actual gameplay, once you have your team set, it's pretty boring. Why is there such a delay on the special? I don't think I'm going to one-shot here, just because every time I do a special with Grodd, I'm guaranteed to get hit. Because his reaction time is too slow. Yeah, no, 100%, I'm enjoying Worlds Collide way more. I just am. I play for fun. I like to see other people's progress, yeah. And the problem is like, like, you can see it, like, I've done videos on it. But, the problem is I have to I have to, like, open up my emulator, because the free-to-play account's on my emulator, and I'm playing on my iPad. So I'm just too lazy to do that. But you can see the progress for it. I play it on stream pretty often. I've done some videos on it. The free-to-play account series is, like, the first videos always do well, because people are excited. Oh, like, oh, look at the shiny new toy. After a while, it becomes boring, because the novelty wears off. And the views diminish, and now you don't care. Because the game's not hard, it's just kind of boring. It's like, once you have your 7 teams established, all you're going to be doing is playing those 7 teams. Love them everything, please. Please, please. Grodd special sucks! Has a lack of recurring rewards, though. Yeah, I can't farm stuff yet. There is the collection system, so you can log in for stuff every day, but it is kind of, like, weird that you can't at least farm some stuff for repeat rewards. They just hand you the repeat rewards after a certain amount of time. Use crypto next. Alright, gotta zone in on work. Good talking. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Edgy, I'm building Batman Ninja Batman for solo raids right now. I'm using the standard setup. Beta Club Robin and the same woman you use on your free-to-play team. Is there a better team for him? Or any other way I should use it? I think that is probably the most optimal setup. Like, you can use a Zatanna for a damage buff. But Zatanna's gonna take a lot of time to stack. Vixen just gives you, like, an extra damage increase for negative effects. And Beta Club is 2. Batman Ninja Batman's Blind is another. I think the Hazard's another. You can get Vixen's thing as well. I think that is the most optimal setup for him, I think. I could be wrong. I quite like the free-to-play a bit. I mean, I enjoy playing it because, like, it at least gives me something else to do. It's a new layer of challenge on my free-to-play account. Like, I'm still working towards things, so I still get the dopamine of a good drop. You know, I get the dopamine of, you know, getting resources to upgrade my characters. Which I just don't get on my main anymore, because my main's like, oh, I got more resources. And I just spend them. Big dumb monkey. Oh, is that species profiling? Alright. Fine, we'll do the thing. Soups can auto crit too, so we don't need aura metal cards. So we'll run double passives. There we go. I was like, what artifact is my other passive stock? Play some Lord Darkseid? I have to give him the most, like, absurd setup to make him viable now. A7 telekinetic Gorilla Grodd. Bruh. Oh, my back. What is Manta doing? Why is bro just slowly walking over to me? Stalker. Now, this is not a good team, by the way. This is such a waste of resources. We're just doing it for a meme, chat, alright? We're just doing it to see the big numbers and get the big dopamine. I can't begin to explain how abysmal of a life decision this is. There's no reason to play this team, chat. There's no reason. Don't do it. Don't do it, dog. Your Mac okay? Nah, it's good, trust. I'm like hunching over, so it's a bad posture. Alright. I just special 3 right there just to make sure I auto crit. So then I can build up for the combo here. There we go. 2 bill? Almost 2 bill. No, I needed to do it because he had to crit. That was almost 2 bill there. Nah, he'll be fine. Probably. Crypto the GOAT. We love crypto around here. Alright. I mean, is there anything else we could do, chat? It's been like 3 hours. That's usually my average stream time. I mean, I guess I can go into my... I'm going to go into Injustice 1. See, I don't know who the challenge character is. Oh, my man. Keep that posture straight. Man, I'm suffering from the pain. Yeah. Oh, it's Mortal Kombat X Scorpion. Oh, but next up is Arkham Knight Batgirl next week. Got my classic Flash today, but I keep losing the damage buff. You need to power generate. So that's why you see Grodd pretty often. To help the power generation move along. Because Grodd makes it so every legendary character power generates on a lethal. And I guess I'll show this real quick. Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, whatever. Arkham Knight Batgirl next week, though. I think. She's absurd. She is incredibly annoying to fight. Yeah, so you're going to struggle to power generate with not like a Grodd. There are some other things you can do, I think. You can also do a special 2 to power generate, but to keep up the damage buff, you need some method of power generation. The weird thing about Classic Flash is he really only works with Grodd, though. Because if you power generate, Peacemaker gives you extra power bars on a certain amount of combo. If the Flash buff is active, that goes away. Like, you can't power generate with Peacemaker if the Classic Flash buff is, like, up. Same thing with Constantine. Constantine gives you power generation increase based on combo meter. If the Classic Flash buff is active, you lose that. It doesn't work. It's a weird thing. I've got a 19 mil roster. What category of players would you put me in? You should start rating people's accounts. What, just roasting people's accounts? Yeah, but I mean, I'll probably just play that challenge on my own. I don't think there's anything too interesting going on in, I think I've done all of my stuff in Worlds Collide for today. I've done all my stuff in Injustice 2 for today. It's been 3 hours. I think that's pretty good stream time. If you haven't caught up on some of my videos, do go watch some of those. I think some of those are pretty interesting. Obviously, the stream, the sale one, is something that did really well, but there's other fun stuff, chat. Watch the challenge videos. They're always the fun. They're always the most fun, I think. Challenge videos are my favorite to make. Using only one character per letter, because it forces me to think. I have to actually think instead of just, putting in my strongest characters. If you if you start rating, you'll see my roster as cook. Look at little bro. Look at this. Look at this broke ass bum. $5 a month. No, I see House's account. Look at this. Look at this whale. I'm joking, House. Look at this whale. Look at all the money he spent. He should have subbed to me. $5 a month. Obviously, I'm parroting the woman that does that. The greedy streamer thing. The meme. $5 a month. Yeah, at 19. Oh, my back at 19 is not a good sign. Clock up. That's why he's edgy, not just edgy. Yeah. Probably should start stretching. Ow. Ow. Alright. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for today. You'll probably get a video tonight, depending on how I feel. If I feel really lazy, you're getting nothing. If I feel like, alright, we got to make a video, then, yeah, sure. It completely depends on how I feel. They used to have Supergirl in the game back in the day. For some reason, they removed her. But in Injustice 1, no. She was never in Injustice 1. She was a support card in Injustice 1. She didn't have, like, an in-game playable character. That was only for Injustice 2. And when you need her at least, like, 4 stars ascending. Probably. I get early access now? Yeah. I mean, it used to be tier 5 members only. But, because not everyone has a bunch of gifted memberships now, I can gatekeep. Let's see. My girl looks kind of chopped. Look at this. She's looking a little chopped, chat. Don't know how I feel about him. That is also the new 52 design. I'm not really a big fan of the new 52 design. No. Well, no. Just because Luca has already timed you out for just commenting on his pigs. So I think you're going to be cooked for a while, little bro. I'm not going to lie. You might be cooked for good there. But anyway, Red Lantern arc was peak, though. Now I want to reread. It was just a joke. Not to Luca. Everything's personal. I have heard good things about the Red Lantern arc. And it also is justified for her character. I just can't get over the design. The new 52 design is just so weird. Because it looks cool, but there's one major flaw. And that one major flaw really undercuts it. I have been enjoying... what's it called? I have been really enjoying My Adventures with Superman Season 3. I enjoy it. Holy crap, Jimmy, man. Bro is selling! To quote that one dude in the comments section of the Instagram reel I saw. Jimmy! Bud! And you ain't gonna play. Pass the controller. Only getting 150 millage? I mean, it depends on what setup you're using. I think with my 1-star Ascendant, I was getting like 600 mil. She's a high investment character that needs a decent artifact. Or like a lot of additive boost. The thing is, Dot scales with a lot of different artifacts, so Dot becomes crazy the moment you put like dark metal cards on her for extra crit damage. It like multiplies with Twin Blade. You put an additive buff like Crown on it, 600% damage buff and power refund. Then she becomes crazy. But she's high investment, but she is the highest damage dealing character in the entire game. In terms of just raw damage. Oh, my back. My back hurts. I'm gonna go try not to die and probably eat something. What pigs? Frog bought some pigs. He's got like pigs as pets now. But yeah, appreciate everyone for tuning in. Probably won't be streaming tomorrow. Just I don't think there's anything to do tomorrow. Maybe on Saturday. We'll see. But yeah, appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hope you all had a good time. If you choose to pull on the chest, I hope y'all get some good RNG. Proc that streamer luck. I don't know, that's probably the artifact thing. But yeah, appreciate everyone for tuning in. I shall see y'all on the other side. And I will probably get a bunch of firing squads for my streamer luck. That's how it be. Alright. Peace, y'all.